You're already dying. Don't go that way. Alright, go that way. wild content means I can turn it all my stuff back on. Let's do that for now. That's fine. Come on. No. No people anywhere. What is this? Ugh. Thought it too. Damn. Come on. Come on. Yeah, a little bit of slack here. Both sides. No, I don't know how to shoot up. This is classic. There we go, let's go. Alright. Where is Big Tuna? Like, what the hell? Not bad. There's Big Tuna. I don't know. He had a good gun last time. Yo, clean out the spawn, bro. What's going on? Perfect. Oh, hello, Maya. How you doing? Move, random. Damn. It is mine. Ooh, oh, oh. was your day, Miss Maya? And whoever's on YouTube? Oh, that's the problem. Move that a little bit closer. Oh, there's a jet up there. It's gonna kill me. Stupid. I didn't know Ethan was streaming. Yeah, he never said anything. After this game, I'll creep into his chat if he wants to co-stream. Fuck. Oh. Always one more. Zero, be nice. Boy, be nice. Goddamn phosphorus. Corners with these kids.
You do.
Tomorrow I should be on camera. I'm saying I don't have it set up.
Right. She's got a
But
camera.
tomorrow I should be on.
Hello, Mikey. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Let me go ahead and get out of here real quick so I can send him a friend request or a party invite. How do I get out of this thing? Alright, move. There you go. Well, he's still firing up. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm too eager.
Y'all on the
Yeah, you're just like so excited right now.
you're on the Pleiadians.
Pleiadians.
Pallywallies.
Pallywallies.
Ooh, that's a game we could all play together. And Mikey's system. No, and Mikey's
Yeah,
system.
Pallywallies.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'll be right back in 1 second. I'm gonna fix the frame rate. So don't go anywhere. I'll be offline for like 10 seconds.
They can still hear you over here.
Right. So there we go.
Well, you
Oh,
said you almost said Pleiades, right? So I thought about it. We could all play Elite Dangerous, and it like that game doesn't take any horsepower to run. And Mikey can play it on Xbox, and we can cross-platform play.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'm about to say, will it let us do mixed play or whatever it's called?
Yeah, so it'll be super easy. You don't have to go through a bunch of mess to stream.
All right. So
Ethan, co-stream?
Yes. Yeah. Send me over the thingy.
Invite. What do we do? Top, bottom, or side by side?
Whichever you want.
So.
Oh wait, Science124. Why are you inviting me to a party? I'm already in a party, bro. Sorry. There you go. Got you, fam. You, fam.
Oh,
There we go.
Mikey's not playing with us anyway.
I
Alright,
mean,
never mind.
he's oh, you're playing modern shooter game?
Yeah, I'm doing the shooter game that doesn't have dragons, just the normal one, not minus
Right.
the dragons.
Gotcha.
Well,
I'm
as Skyrim shows, you don't need dragons to have fun.
I'm so close on like 80% of the challenges that I've been trying to do. And it's super frustrating.
Yeah, and we should look far, far better now that we're not in 24 frames anymore.
Mikey, you're
24
not
frames is great for vlogs. It's really bad for video games.
What's say?
I said you're not paying Pallywallies with us?
No, I got these challenges though. And I'm super
Take a
close.
list.
What are the challenges?
For like kill streaks and stuff like that. So like, I'm almost done with like one that's gonna give me a lot of XP, which will let me rank up faster. I'm almost done with the first AR. I'm almost completely done with all the challenges on it. And I'm a bit of a completionist sometimes. Not for every gun, but for the guns I like the 100% of them.
Right.
And I'm
Well, I mailed my camera off today.
in
B&H. So it was a great camera for a long time. Hopefully, my new one will be here Saturday. That's my hope. It's a good camera. Just not a great live streaming vlogging camera, which is what I'm into now.
Yeah, he wants to
some-
take pictures of me nude.
And that too.
I mean, it's not a healthy marriage if you don't.
Stream me,
That's what I'm trying to tell him.
stream me like one of your French girls.
I'm telling you, you want to have a fantastic photo shoot, go get a white office button-up shirt and a ridiculously big size bottle of cheap champagne.
I've been doing it.
Fantastic photo shoot.
A red flannel shirt,
Oh,
some
I'm in.
red Converse, and nothing else.
And a smile.
That's, hey,
That's the way to do it.
I don't know how to properly respond to that without being disrespectful. So, anyways, Trump
Be disrespectful.
impeached.
It's fine.
Be
You can be
disrespectful.
Trump impeached. Who'd have thunk? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Exactly.
Mikey, you're a coward. I want to hear your
I'm not a
thoughts.
coward. I'm
I wanna hear your
respectful. I
thoughts.
respect my friends' relationships. So I don't
You can
comment on
say
them.
whatever you want. You're not gonna offend us. What are you talking about?
The only way you're gonna offend us is not speaking your mind. I want to hear
Exactly.
what you gotta say.
Oh, look at this.
So-
Look at the paint. Look at the corner painting. No, I have to say it or I'm a coward.
Get what?
What about Trump's comments today, Mikey?
What's what?
Oh
What
yeah, I
about
wanted to ask
Trump's
you about
comments?
this, Mike. Yeah, what's your opinion on what Trump said about Judaism being a nationality?
Judaism is a nationality? Nationality?
According to Trump.
Wait, hold on. I'm not trying to be a bigot. Judaism is a race and a religion,
No,
right?
Jewish.
No.
Whatever. Like
They're
the
different.
Jew thing.
They're different. Judaism and
But it's
Jewish
not a
people are not the
nationality?
same thing. That's like saying Southern Baptist is a ethnic culture.
Exactly.
It's not
Okay.
the same thing. It's the
I'm just
literal.
trying to be taught. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right.
I'm
you're
not
good.
trying to like Ethan you right now. You know. What I'm saying?
Right.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Shots
I hear
fired.
'em.
I forgot. I hate you. That was the most perfect fake laugh I've ever heard.
Golf clap the black man.
That was fantastic. Sorry.
Splendid.
Why is this ROM not on the point like at all? Like what the fuck?
Has anyone ever
I
said
was.
splendid and meant it?
Yeah, he was.
No, I said
I
ROM.
keep dying as soon as I like
I
get
know.
up there.
I was the tank doing my job. Well,
Yeah.
see, this is a point and example. Like she said, I do my job, and the other guy is just somewhere.
They just fucking walk all over the little turtle man. It's
Oh.
embarrassing. And I'm over here trying to heal you, and then I get fucking shot because nobody else wants to carry me while I'm trying to heal our tank.
Please keep
I mean, I'm
camping
doing
in
my
that
best.
spot. Please.
I finally died. Oh
Nah,
my god.
Viv is,
Whoa. Wow,
yeah.
I died in a second there.
Viv was creeping on me.
I
As
died in
soon
a
as I-
second. I don't know what I even died to.
And I creep. Yeah.
trying to
just
keep-
keep
I got out
it
there, I got off
on
my
the
horse,
down
I
low.
shot like
No one
I let loose like 2 bullets and I was dead.
I am 1 in 5 because people keep killing me.
You're good at this game.
I'm great at this game. How dare you?
I keep feeding this troll.
What troll?
I'm just feeding this troll sitting up here, and I need to go around and kill him the other way. He's sitting.
Oh, I thought you meant there was somebody in the chat. I was like, what's going on?
No, I don't feed trolls. Not those trolls.
Right.
Actually, I think the proper gaming term is there's a pig on that corner, and
I'm telling you, man,
and
I
I'm
can't
feeding the
stand,
pig.
like, as soon as I'm off
Yes.
my horse, I'm dead.
Yeah, same. Like, I know I'm drunk or whatever, but it's like, shit. Like, I'm not bad at this game.
I'm fucking sucking at this game.
He No. Okay. I went out there to heal somebody, and then I left, and I went inside a room. Strix somehow sniped
Fuck.
me through 2 walls and fucking killed me.
Oh, they're
This
cheating.
is fucking broken. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that bad.
I am. But that's okay.
If they're
You're getting
cheating, then you're
spawn
really
killed.
not.
I don't think they're cheating.
If he could shoot me through 2 walls and kill me, they're
Well, I'm
cheating.
saying that could be a glitch.
Do you
in
think
the
they're
game.
doing a lag exploit?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Could be a
That's
lag.
still
exploit,
cheating.
but- Yeah.
I mean, the same way how Dredge uses the Abyss map in TDM to kill people while they're still in their spawn
Yeah, that's
spots.
an exploit for sure.
It's an exploit, but they're still cheating. They know not to do that, but they're still doing it. Still a cheat.
It's not fair play.
Exactly.
Trying to get there, guys. Pushing as hard as I can, anyway.
I swear, Puff, every time I try to, like, fucking heal you, I start to, and then you fucking die anyway.
I know.
You have
like,
so many hit points, it's like, I can't heal you.
That's a triple kill. We're gonna flip this spawn real quick. Fuck you, fucking spawn camping pieces of shit.
All right. Well, I'm 10 and 4, so I came back a little bit there at the end.
Alright, I'm just, like, trying to max on Cronus right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some cauterites too.
Fuck, what just killed me?
Bullet.
Wait.
An explosion of bullets.
An explosion of bullets.
He had a flame bullet, maybe?
Right. Oh, I hate those.
Those are the most effective bullets. Why aren't all bullets this?
They're not even realistic.
Yeah, but they're fun.
They're not.
Neither are unicorns, but we all love them.
You talking about exploding bullets, frangibles? What are we talking about?
I
Fire
just-
bullets.
Like, there was an explosion in front of me and I was
I
just
think
dead.
we're talking about unicorn bullets. Could you?
Dragon's Breath exists, and then they got tracer rounds. Those are like technically fire bullets, right?
Yeah, until you set the entire neighborhood on fire.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say fire bullets were like discriminate.
Or
They're
good.
very indiscriminate in what they set on fire.
It may not be you, but something's going up. On a Tuesday.
It's like an M80. It's blowing up. It doesn't care what it's blowing up, but it's blowing up.
Something will get the booms.
So, Mr. Parker,
Who's
what's
Mr.
your
Parker?
fucking deal, bro?
Yeah, who's Mr. Parker?
He's
He's
somebody
in my chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
He said hi
ask,
to
you
me.
know, what's he up with? Like, what you doing?
What you up to?
Why are you interested in this? Are you interested more in paladins or the chat or the username? What's up with you?
What your deal is?
Good question.
Yeah,
That's a
trying to
good
figure you out. What's
Yeah.
up?
Stalking you a little bit, but
Yeah.
in like a friendly way.
What's your
Kinda lurking on you.
What's your favorite position?
What's your social security number?
Yeah.
What's,
Don't listen to Babs. She
what's
just likes to
your
talk to
zip
people.
code and you know?
You know, Puff, maybe I like to be a little confrontational, but sometimes that makes me friends. Okay? I'm kind of friends with you, right? A little bit.
Well, except for when you're very confrontational.
Yeah, you know.
No, but that's
It
how.
works.
No. I know exactly what she's talking about because there's a lot of times that I've become friends with people only through confrontation, and that's
Sure.
just
You gotta talk
that's
to 'em, you know.
that's their love language. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how they get down.
If you're
The only way me
you're
and Mikey
very
maintain our
visibly
friendship.
lurking, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna talk
I-
to you because
no,
you're
no, no.
obviously, you know, you got anxiety or you're shy or whatever. I'm not gonna talk to you. But if you're in the chat and you're not showing a lot of info, I'm gonna be like, well, you're brave enough to talk to me. So what's up with you?
Who is
Right.
you?
What's your deal? Who are you? Wanna get to know ya?
Wow. My controller just
know
completely fucked me over there.
Comes across as very
Need to
aggressive.
know all about you. What's your
But-
social
am I
security
bro?
number? Tell us all in the chat. You guys remember that song?
What's your
He's
home
totally-
address? And also,
He's serenading the guests.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
What's your
Yeah,
mother's
Mr.
name?
Parker's just like not about to like get with it.
What is your favorite
He's kinda done
song?
What was your first pet's name? What's your favorite color and your dad's middle name?
Who was your
You guys
first
trying to figure out his
grade
past.
teacher?
Yeah, I was about to go to teacher.
Yeah.
Was Miss Johnson great
Who
in
was your
art
favorite
class?
elementary school
Who
teacher?
was the first concert you went to?
What was
What?
the first?
The first make and model of
Yeah, your car.
first car.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yo,
What
that should
was
be a
your
song.
dog's name?
Please give me the license plate number. It's for security reasons.
Yeah, I'm trying to process your refund for your Microsoft account that we had to cancel.
Absolutely. Hi, I'm from Microsoft.
Hi, I'm Microsoft. My name is Microsoft.
I'm from the cold call division.
Hello.
Yeah. So we cold
This
call
is
people.
Apple emailing you. We are trying to keep your account secure.
Wait.
Will you
A phone
please
call.
answer these
Wait.
16 very specific
Stop.
security questions
Stop.
for us?
Stop. You said hi. This is Apple emailing you. I'm in tears. Oh shit.
Hi, I'm my name's Ben, and well, it's a long
No, hold
story.
on,
No,
hold on.
hold on. It's a long story, but I got stranded in Nigeria.
What?
This is Bill. You
No,
know.
hold on.
Bill Gates.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I'm helping a Nigerian prince
Oh,
transfer
shit.
a very large amount of money, in the millions. If you help me out, I will give you $5,500.
Also, he's a veteran.
Also, I'm a veteran. God
Please
bless you.
respect our troops.
Did you know how beautiful you are, darling?
I see that you are also a veteran and are a member of the Navy Federal Credit Union.
I see that
Will
you're
you please
also
give us
a
your routing
veteran.
number so that we may give you a donation of $4,000?
Can't you see all these transactions in your account?
Oh my God! I
Thank
see
you
that
for your service
I see
in
that you're
annihilating
also
our
a
own
veteran.
people.
I see that you're also a veteran. Tickles me in the worst place. Like that is so funny. I see that. Like, get the fuck. What are you reading? Don't read
Maya,
that.
you're correct. That is where Ben is from.
Ben's that almost had a rap from that 70s movie? Wow. I don't know what that's referencing, but I can dig it.
Hey, can we all just back up for 2 seconds and remember how good that 70s show was? And we didn't really appreciate it.
I was just talking
Yeah,
to
she
Ethan
sent me a
about
meme
that
from
this
them
afternoon.
earlier on Twitter. Actually.
We didn't
Yeah.
really appreciate that show
I
as
fucking
much as
love
we
that
should
show,
have.
and everybody sleeps on it, and it's
I
like
only-
a really good show.
I
What are you
only,
talking
I
about?
love it.
I only date Donna's.
It's
Fully
so
appreciated that show. Like
good.
I'm one of those super fans that still operates, that still holds water to the last 3 seasons were actually Eric in a coma.
I just found out today that the person that does Lori like fucking died of an overdose, and I'm like still dealing with that. Like I just found out today.
Yeah, she died when she was like 38 or something.
No, she died when she was 46, 45.
Oh, was she that old?
The older
She
sister?
was that young.
I'm just saying. I thought she was in her 30s. I didn't know she was in her 40s.
The older
No, she's in
sister?
her 40s, but like that's like fucked up.
I think so. I'm not huge. Like I know the show. I'm just not overly familiar with it.
No, I love that. Like
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
like
I don't
fanboy.
hate it or anything. It's just I'm not
No,
a
no, no.
big sitcom
Betsy.
person.
I wasn't
Is-
saying that you were.
No, Betsy,
Yeah.
is Lori the older sister?
Yeah, of Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
She
okay.
like fucking. I didn't even know that. Like, that's why she fucking left in season fucking 4 or 5. Is because she had a miscarriage due to her over drinking. Like that's so fucked up.
Wow.
And then she came back in season. So she left in season 4 because of that. She
Yeah.
came back in season 5 because she was like, okay, I'm good now.
She
And
was not
then
good
she
now.
left again because she had to go to rehab. And then she died in rehab. Like that's so fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah, the girl from that 70s show, the older sister, Maya.
Yeah,
Lori.
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 Lordy is a really good band. If you
Like,
haven't heard Lordy, you are missing out. That shit is diabolically funny. They're Guar level funny.
You should watch your back. Or maybe you should get off of yours. And then she fucking died. And it's like, now she's never gonna get off of her back because she's fucking dead in the ground.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
All right,
But,
I gotta get Wilson kills. Wilson.
Mila Kunis killed Lori.
Stop it.
That makes sense. Didn't she lie about her age to get on that show? Like she was actually
Mila
like,
Yes.
Kunis, yes.
She was like 14.
13 when she signed on. She was 13.
Jesus.
Her first actual kiss, like IRL, was with the dude who played Killstar. What's his name?
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
Demi
she was
Moore's
14, he was
landed-
like 24 or something.
How did he
It's like,
land Demi
respect
Moore?
that.
Yes, Maya the Blonde. Like, how did he land Demi Moore?
I mean, she was on her like fucking 3rd marriage, and he was on his 1st. So he just wanted to like get on with his life, and she was desperate. Like that's all it is. That's science, bitch.
I'm just saying.
Like let's be honest.
Can I sign up for that?
I mean, you can, but then your spouse will cheat on you with 2 women in a hot tub, and then get married to his like soulmate. So
I don't fucking care.
then like go ahead. You know?
What is that?
Life
what is any?
is free. You already have it, bruh. Just live it.
What is like all the shit you're saying? Like, what does that have to do with me?
Mikey's like, you're talking about life post dream come true.
Right. Like, this is something I'll deal with. I'll burn that bridge when I get there.
Yeah.
He said,
like,
"Hi,
"I'll
I'm
light it
Ashton
on fire,
Kutcher.
run
All
across."
uphill from there." I love you, Maya.
Oh, is Ashton Kutcher hot to girls?
Is Ashton Kutcher what?
Hot.
For straight girls, yeah. I don't think he's that hot. I loved him as Kelso, but not in like an attractive way. I just think he like really fit the bill as a dumb idiot. As a bimbo.
I always thought the Mastersons were way funnier than Kelso. Masterson
Honestly?
brothers are way funnier.
Honestly, if I were to be like completely fucking honest, Red Foreman was the funniest male on that like fucking show.
My every time that it happened, which wasn't a lot, maybe like 5 times in the whole thing, when Eric was making fun of Red, and then Red would be right behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were my. Hi, I'm Red Foreman. I wish I was an octopus so I can have my foot up 8 people's asses at the same time.
Right. He's right behind him.
And he's just right
He's right
behind
behind
him.
me, isn't he?
Yeah. That's my favorite.
So when Red like locked Eric's window shut, and Eric was like, "Well, what if there's a fire?" And fucking Red was like, "Well, if there's a fire, you can light your dope with it, you fucking dope head." Or something like that.
It was that 70s show where he borrowed the car and he did like the hair and he did the whole thing, and then they got in the car and the fucking radio was still blasting. And Red knew. Those are my favorites.
That happened in real life with me and my family.
Did it really?
Yeah.
No, I never took the car. I never took the car. Ethan, did you ever take the car without permission?
Me and my sister did
Yeah.
to go get donuts while we were camping.
But I was very young. It was actually my older sister taking the car without permission. I was just riding alongside. Yeah. We like drove it around the street or something.
You say hi to everyone, baby? Can they see your hand?
Show me your hand.
Betsy
We're
says show
BFFs
her
now.
your hand, your Sims BFFs now.
Oh, Betsy, you should tell them about Johnny Mommy.
I really shouldn't.
You need a water? You need a
Oh
Okay.
my god, she doesn't want me to see her hand because we're not Sims BFFs?
She said you don't want her to see your hand because you're not Sims BFFs?
Add me on Origin, bitch. Like,
She
I'll
said
grab
add
all
her
your
on
shit.
Origin, bitch. She'll something, your what? What is it?
I'll grab all your shit off the
She'll
gallery.
grab off your shit off the galaxy.
Gallery.
So the toddler
Gallery.
loves this song. I guess the name of the song is Johnny.
Yeah. Johnny,
And it's like-
Johnny,
Betsy's upset
yes,
with you.
Papa.
So it goes like this.
Oh, yeah,
Johnny,
yeah.
and then the other person says, yes, Papa. Then it says,
Johnny,
Eating
Johnny.
sugar.
right, doing whatever. Eating sugar, yeah, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Show me your mouth, ha, ha, ha. And then, you show your mouth, show that you're eating sugar. So the other night we were singing the song, we were eating at Burger King, and the toddler said, was trying to do it with Batsy and said,
Eating
Johnny,
cocaine.
No, she said, Johnny, Mommy. We've been saying Johnny, Mommy to each other since then.
Well, it doesn't go. I said, yes, toddler. And she goes, and I'm eating a chicken sandwich from Burger King. And she goes, eating hot dog. And I go, no.
No. She's just like, no.
No toddler.
Um,
Those are the actual lyrics.
and then I was
no
teaching her
toddler.
how to karate chop a mama because that's the kind of thing that we do. And she was calling
Karate
it a
chop
Johnny
the
chop
mama.
instead of a karate chop.
Johnny chop.
Johnny chop. And I was like, no, karate. And she's like,
Super Jersey. I'm so proud of her.
T. I was like, no, karate.
So,
So
I have
Jersey.
a very important question.
I doubt that, but go ahead.
Oh shit.
Batsy.
Oh God, is that the right button? Oh wow, I just totally hit the wrong button.
Batsy, when you get irritated, does more of your Jersey come out?
Yeah. The more I get drunk too, like if I'm blackout drunk, I go straight Jersey.
Here's what's hilarious. I have a friend.
Can I get a healer?
I'm dead. They killed me super
Nobody on our
quick.
team is a healer.
Well, I'm a healer.
We have
but
a
they
Furia.
absolutely
Oh, that's you.
annihilated me.
Okay.
So I gotta get back over there.
My friend, whenever she gets angry, her mom's Jersey comes out in her because her
Also,
mom.
remember, hold on, Mike.
Yeah.
Remember, my beam heals you. So if you need to heal, just stand in the beam. You keep running away from the beam.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
you got-
Sorry, Mike.
Your friend's mom goes into a Jersey accent.
When she gets angry.
Yeah.
Right.
because her mom did the same thing. So when your kid gets drunk, she's gonna have a Jersey accent, even though she's not from Jersey.
Or
possible.
angry, probably.
Or
because,
angry. Yeah. Because that's exactly what my friend does. And I notice, like, when I'm being extra, like, prudent and proper, I get southern as shit. And I never understood why I did that.
Are you from the South?
My mom was born in St. Louis, but she spent all her time in Memphis. And the
Oh.
same thing happened to us. Like, all the
So
summer...
like not like Southern, like where we're fucking trapped right now, but like
Yeah, like...
Southern.
Black Southern, so south of Chicago is Southern. as far
Black
as I'm-
Southern, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that Black Southern, like legit?
St. Louis?
Memphis?
St. Louis, Memphis, for sure.
Oh, okay.
St.
I don't know.
Louis is-
I mean,
St.
I'm
Louis
not
is-
black.
I mean, St. Louis is like that Mason-Dixon line, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, all I know is that when my mom is super drunk, which she like always is, the Joyzy always comes out.
Yeah.
So then whenever I'm drunk, it always comes out.
It's just a,
And then
it's
when
like a
we're both
learned
mad,
thing.
it always comes out too. But then also when my mom is like super happy, it'll come out too, which is really weird. She's like suppressing it or some shit.
That's exactly what, I think that's exactly what it is kids are so smart in a weird way that they can learn, like when they learn,
Oh yeah.
like I really like, I made this joke to my ex from like fucking 15,000 years ago. But I was like, when we have kids, I'm only gonna speak to the kid in the Indian accent. So then the kid will learn English from me in the Indian accent. And then
Yeah,
it will go to
especially
school
Rich one.
biracial or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it won't have the correct accent. Because that's how I talk, and I taught it how to talk.
I was watching this girl on YouTube last night. She's Chinese, but her accent is somewhere between Chinese, British, and South African. It's the cutest
She's a
thing
Hong
I've ever
Konger.
heard.
She's a Hong
Huh?
Konger.
Yeah, she's from Hong
Yeah.
Kong. Yeah.
Ex-
But I mean,
exactly. Remember we did the story and the whole night. Yeah, that's why there's Chinese people, Hong Kongers with British accents.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
mean, I've heard a bunch of them on YouTube. It's just hers was interesting because it was like 3 different accents altogether.
It's funny though, you'll see that in like a lot of places. So like, even though my boss is from Iraq, right? Because Iraq for a long time was a British colony, right? They use a lot of British terminology, and then some of the
The lip
words they say
torch.
still have a British twinge to them. Like when they say lorry, it doesn't sound like an Arabic guy.
Right.
A lorry.
Yeah, he's like, oh, lorry. I was like, dude, I was like, that's a lorry. He's like, how do you know that? I was like, because that's what they call it in England. And he's like, yeah, that's what they call it in my country. I was like, yeah, it used to be a British colony.
I actively fight an accent that I have when it's like maybe I shouldn't, because if that's just the way I talk, I should probably conscientiously talk the way that I'm
Ooh,
comfortable.
look at her!
But I constantly do it.
Sure, why not?
Conscientiously. Look at
I don't know, like when we were just talking about that 70s show, when we were talking about
Lori.
Lori. I wanted to say Laurie, but like that's not her name, so I'd automatically not say Lori.
Is it Lori? Lori.
Her name is Laura, so her nickname would be Lori, but I want to say Laurie
Yeah, that's not it though.
because her real name would be Laura.
If her name is
Laura.
Laura, if there's a nickname for it, it
Laura.
would probably be like Lori.
Am I the only one that even like has heard of or entertains that that story, like that fan lore? The last few seasons of the show where after Eric was driving home in that wicked snowstorm, right?
Mhm.
That blizzard. There was and there was a report of a kid that had crashed off the side of the road and had got transported to the hospital, right? Like there was a blurb on the radio at the end. So there's like a fan lore that the last few seasons weren't actually, because in the end Eric turns out to be like a janitor or whatever, right? He doesn't turn out to do like a smart career like he thought he was going to do, like as a scientist or whatever. Well, they're like, the reason for that is, that's the fan theory anyway, is that he was in a coma, and all those people that were like in the story, like Fez and all these people, were his friends coming to visit him at the hospital and tell him
That's so
stories.
lame, though.
Right, but they were telling him about like what was going on in school and stuff like that, because they were hoping that he would come out of the coma. You know what I me?
No,
I don't like it
buying
though. It's too depressing.
I don't like it.
After just learning about Laurie's like death, like I don't want
They're
anything else sad. Like let me just like have my moment.
I don't know
I
enough
didn't
about
look at it as
like
a
I don't
bad
even know who
thing.
half of these people that you're talking about. Like I've seen the show, but I'm not like
Okay,
I'm just
so
not into sitcoms. So
Eric is the main character who you have seen. He's played by Topher Grace, who you do know.
sure, I know
That's the
Topher
main
Grace.
character.
Yeah, he was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the best.
Season 1 through 7, but then he drops out.
Okay.
Laurie is his older sister who shows up
Right.
1 through 4, shows up midway through 5, and then is replaced season 7 through 8 with a different person because she fucking died, apparently. And that's all that Puff talked about, honestly.
Gotcha.
Oh.
I'm just saying I'm not really commenting because I don't
I
like
love
I don't
that
really know
show.
enough about the show to.
That's my go-to show when I'm like super fucking depressed.
Gotcha.
I like Topher
That or
Grace because
Jane the Virgin.
I love that show.
I know, I do too.
But no, Topher Grace, I love his movies like Traffic.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've heard that it was decent.
Powerful movie. And it strikes really close to home in today's age. It was like they were looking in the future. It was crazy.
Betsy, you're gonna die if you go up there. Everyone's
gonna
dead
die.
right now.
Bro, I'm like 8 and 13. Like, I don't even fucking care.
Oh,
I'm just,
yeah. I mean, I'm doing awful too. So.
talking to my buddies here. I'm drunk as fuck. I don't care.
Jabberjaws is bringing everybody's KD down.
Could I do good? Yes. Will I do good?
I don't know. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons and shit.
Back now. I'm just
Like I was just trying to heal, and instead I set off the beam.
Oh, Ethan, I seen this thing at the Goodwill the
Oh,
other
I
day,
still
but I
got
didn't
top
get
play
it.
though.
It was like some kind of like gaming keyboard, but it was a round keyboard, right? And you know
It's
how we were
ergonomic.
complaining? But no, it's like a circle. It was like a circle, and it was specifically for gaming. So like the WASD was right in the front. It didn't have all the characters. It just had the ones that you
Right.
would normally use in a game. And then like the control was on one side, directly in line with the WASDF, and then the shift was on the other side. And then they had the space bar right there. It was very convenient. I was like, man, it was pretty sweet, but they wanted like $45 for it reused, and I was like, that's a lot of money for something I know that's had a lot of human sweat put into it.
Yeah. I saw they've got this thing that you like only manipulate with your left hand, and it's just got like a couple of buttons on it. I was thinking about getting one of those at one point, but
I might go back to gaming with a mouse if I can get one of those pistol, like joystick style ergonomic mouses. Or flight stick
Yeah, that's not a
style.
bad idea. I guess I'll play Jin. Why not? Oh. Cool. Great talk.
Maya, how can you retain your attention for an hour long straight? I can't do that.
She's not.
Do you
I have
do
a
yoga
question.
or something? How do you do that?
No, she listens. I do the same thing. I'll put stuff on and listen to it while I do other stuff.
But I can't listen though. That's the thing. Like, I
Right.
can't just listen.
I have a question.
Yeah, that does get a little. Or yeah, you're working. Yeah. Yeah, it does get a little. Yeah, sometimes I zone in and out. I think that's why in some of the big chat, like in some of the big YouTube shows, I mean, there are shows I've gone on where I haven't absorbed anything that goes on the screen in the show. Literally nothing, and it's just had a chat. And I remember the chat and remember nothing about the show. That happens a lot.
I have a question.
Sure.
Betsy,
What? What do you want?
I have a question. I want an answer from you.
Oh, okay. That's pretty straightforward. I can deal with that.
For women, is there a difference between hot and attractive?
For like sexual or just like looking at him?
Those two phrases.
I agree, Maya.
I think it like differentiates between situations. And again, I'm not like a straight woman, so like you can't ask me like for a fair.
That's
like,
why I asked you, because I got the answer that I got from a girl, but I don't want to poison the well here. So that's why I'm asking you to see how and where your answer would be different.
between straight and hot and attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say that attractive
Or good looking,
is
hot,
like
good looking and hot.
good looking and hot. Okay, well that's even fucking harder. Thank you.
Oh, let me just add it's a Thursday. No.
Wait, a Thursday afternoon or a Thursday day?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
So, good looking versus hot. What is the difference?
Okay, good looking to me, personally.
Yeah.
I'm not like the ambassador for bi women or anything.
So as
Good
the ambassador
looking-
for bi women, you say what?
Good looking is somebody same as attractive, where you can be like, okay, I can appreciate their bone structure
Their
or how
aesthetic.
they dress or something like that. Whereas what was the other one?
Hot.
Hot is more like, at least low-key more sexual, because hot has more of a vibe to it. Hot is more like, okay, I may or may not be sexually attracted to them, but I can appreciate the way that they
their
look in a way
sexual
where I can
attractiveness?
see them being able to do something to me. Do you see what I'm
I have the perfect example. Can you tell me who's in which? Oh, this is a good one. Who's on which side of that? Hot
Okay.
or good looking?
Okay.
And it's gonna be a twosome each time. Right.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston and Drew Barrymore.
Okay. That's pretty easy. Jennifer Aniston is good looking because I can appreciate how the way she looks and how she presents herself. But Drew Barrymore, I feel, is more hot because of those same things, the way that she, presents herself and the way that she looks and everything. And plus the way that I am personally attracted to the way that she does those things. I am personally more interested in the way that she looks and presents herself more than I am with Jennifer Aniston, even though I can also appreciate the way that Jennifer Aniston does the same things.
How about Cameron Diaz and Jessica Alba?
They are very old.
Wait, Jessica Alba and who? Sorry.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
I would say Jessica Alba is good looking. No, hold on. Now I'm trying to think. I know I set the baseline, but now I'm thinking like connotation wise, because like between the two of them, I would say that Cameron Diaz is more good looking because she's more like standard, but Jessica Alba is more hot because she's like more willing to appease the male gaze, even though I would be more attracted to Cameron Diaz if I was older.
No, don't answer for anyone else. What is your answer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So your answer is obviously the answer that you would give. You know what I'm saying? So you can just which is hot and which is good looking.
Okay. I'd say Cameron Diaz is more.
I know. And I've already lined up the next one.
I'd say that Cameron Diaz is more hot because she does the whole, general stereotypical attraction thing. But she's also funny and good at what she does. Whereas Cameron Diaz is hot because she's more about the commercial use of her face and body. And I can appreciate that. I'm okay with that. Not diminishing her worth anyway. But she's not as willing to show off any other talents that she may have.
Cameron or Jessica?
Jessica.
J-Lo or Beyonce? Not or is not the right word. J-Lo and Beyonce.
Yeah.
My bad.
A little sexist there, but it's okay.
I didn't mean or. Versus.
J-Lo is hot because she's hot.
There you go.
Beyonce is good looking because I can appreciate her looks, but also appreciate everything else that she does between music, photo shoots, parenting,
Movies.
Instagram, all that shit.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg. No, I'm just kidding. And Nancy
No,
Pelosi and
what?
Ethan Go.
Okay. Pelosi, ugly. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, hot as hell.
I mean, gorgeous.
I can play this fucking game.
All right, now, Puff, you do one for Ethan.
On behalf of Ethan, or because Ethan just
Okay,
can't do it?
Janet Reno.
Oh, God.
Or...
Ah,
What is happening? This game is off the rails.
Aquafina or Baby Ariel. You have to know both of them.
Baby Ariel. What? What is a baby Ariel?
I don't even know half the time.
Janet Reno or Eric Porter. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It's not a game I should play. My looks are terrible. Like,
Okay,
how am I
Jesse
gonna, I
Lee
look like a
Peterson.
mole.
Jesse Lee
You look like a
Peterson.
bullshit.
or a
And-
bottle of urine.
Or what's his face? Sheriff Clark up in fucking Milwaukee.
No, listen. I know Ethan. I'm fucking married to him. Can I give him a fair one?
Sure.
Oh, get him, Betsy.
Okay.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson
Ooh, Skojo.
or JFK?
JFK knows how
JFK.
to party,
Come on
though.
No. Who's hot?
If it was
and
good
who's
enough for Marilyn,
looking?
it's good enough for me.
Who's hot? and
Who's gonna
good?
take you on a better date?
No, that's not the question. Stop changing it. Who's hot and who's good looking? Because that distinction is the distinction.
And I
Oh,
already
JFK
set
is
the
totally
boundaries
hot.
for what hot means and what good looking means.
Yeah, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
Fuck you.
Wait, what
you.
did you
Okay, your
question?
choices are Nixon or JFK now.
So I'm saying who's hot and who is good looking?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference.
Between who?
Scarlett Johansson and JFK.
Scarlett Johansson's hot and JFK is good looking.
You're
Jesus.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was.
Scarlett
I don't-
Johansson is a shell of a human
fucking
being, and JFK was full of emotion and personality and meant more for the country. You are so right.
That is not fair. You picked two
Yeah, you
similarly
softballed the
yoked.
shit out of that. Too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
you
my boy's
underhanded
pogo
the
stick,
shit out of that. You.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, I'm
not
gonna
good
go
with
with
either
you on that.
ors. I was fair to him.
Okay, I got one for him.
Okay. Better be somebody he likes, though.
Oh, it is.
Me? Or that bitch you keep messaging on Twitter?
Which one?
That's a good joke, though.
That is good. How about Lupita Nyong'o from Black Panther or Kamala Harris?
Oh, Lupita.
Oh, come on.
Like, that's not even close. Kamala's okay
I mean,
looking, but she's
Kamala
not,
may
like,
be black, but she's not pretty.
right. She
I'm
doesn't look as good as
sorry.
Lupita. Like Lupita's like next level. Like
Kamala
gorgeous.
is not pretty nor hot.
No. I mean,
Y'all
she's
are
not
tripping.
ugly or anything. She's
You
just very
are
strange.
tripping. What are you talking about us for?
She's not pretty.
need to
See,
Step
Fine,
up
here we go.
your
Here we go.
game
Here we go. Here we
there.
go. Kamala Harris or Tulsi Gabbard?
I mean, that's
Tulsi.
gonna be Tulsi. Yeah, like she's much more attractive. Yeah.
So I'm tripping that I think Kamala Harris looks good.
No, you're tripping that she looks better than other people.
I'm not
Right.
saying she looks.
I'm not saying
no,
she's,
no. I
I'm not
was
saying Kamala's ugly. But
I was
she's not,
reacting
like,
because everyone was just
bitty.
like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Kamala Harris, she's not even. I was like, "Yo, but
She's
for
not
real?
attractive. I mean, she's not ugly, but she's very plain looking.
Okay,
person.
well, first of all, disclaimer: if you're voting on somebody based on their looks, you're a shit voter in the first
well, that's
place.
true. Yes.
Oh, believe me, honey, she
Second-
was never gonna get my fucking vote.
Kamala,
Voting for a prosecutor in LA. Fuck off.
I mean, I feel fucking dirty saying that some woman isn't even that hot as a woman with the whole solidarity thing and how I'm like not a fake feminist or whatever.
You don't have to show solidarity with
she's,
people to
like-
be a supporter of the movement.
She's,
Thank you, Maya.
oh, they are coming for me.
I'm
not somebody that I would be interested
That's what she said.
in. That's for sure.
So Kamala Harris is not like. All right. It's just
I'm gonna
me-
say that
that's
she's
it.
not my type. That's
Hey,
what I'm gonna say.
She's not on my radar.
Right.
Just me then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't find her. I mean, I don't think Tulsi's attractive either, and I know a lot of people are into her, and I'm like,
Tulsi
I
is
don't
bad,
know
bro.
what you guys are.
It's
Are
kind of
seeing-
shit that people are only talking about female, what are they called? Candidates based on their attractiveness, but like that's
I
just
don't know
me,
that
I
that's.
guess.
I mean,
I don't think that
Shit
that's the
person.
only thing that has been said.
Right,
I
no,
just
I'm
brought
not
the fact
talking
that
about
you-
you
guys.
oh,
You know,
General
because-
consensus.
Oh,
I am.
okay, got it.
All right,
okay,
hold on.
see,
Everybody's
but-
talking at the same time. I can't understand anybody. So,
No,
only
wait.
one person go. Someone.
Okay, so no, you define the terms, right, of good looking versus hot, right? And
Yeah.
the hot thing is like what sexually turns you on, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Good
someone
looking is
that-
more
okay.
emotional and.
But
Are they
where-
objectively?
Whereas
good
you, by defining it that way, I'm actually judging them based on their intellectual standing because I'm a sapiosexual, so the ability to
Oh
have
my
a sit down and
God.
have a conversation with somebody is very sexy to me. Like when me and my wife are getting down, I like to hear about her day and you know how she has solved problems throughout her day and everything like that. You know what I mean? And stuff
Like
she's
while you're
thinking about.
actively having sex, you want to hear
Yeah.
about.
He's
I
doing
wanna
a
hear her
Rubik's.
talk to
He's
me,
doing a
talk to
Rubik's
me.
cube, and he's got
Yeah.
fucking a
I can feel
Sudoku
it.
puzzle.
Ethan, I have an idea.
Oh, gotta go. Stream's over, guys.
Go ahead.
So like that's what my thing is. Like I'm a sapiosexual, right? So like I'm like, can I go put like Lupita Nyong'o? I totally butchered her name. Sorry, my terrible tongue.
Here,
But
I help you.
Idris
I help
Elba
you. I
is
help
the-
you. I
Young
help you.
Gil.
I help you.
I have a
Repeat
special
after
guest
me.
for the stream.
Lupita.
Can you sing it?
Lupita
Nyong'o.
Nyong'o. Nyong'o, okay, Nyong'o, okay. But the thing is, it seems like she's the type of person you could sit down, like somebody you could sit down and have like a pretzel and a cup of a bagel and a schmutz with.
Ooh.
Hold on,
So-
I just got back, and you said you could have a schmutz
bagel.
with a pretzel and a bagel.
Schmutz that pretzel.
No, a bagel
baby.
or
Oh
a
my
bagel
God,
with, like
Jim.
a bagel with them, a pretzel with them, or a bagel and a schmutz. You know, you could sit down over like a pretzel, a soft pretzel, and some nacho cheese, or a bagel and some schmutz.
That's nasty. I fucking hate pretzels. Soft pretzels
You
are
hate
like the
pretzels?
bane. I hate fucking soft pretzels. I hate them. I hate them.
Like even Auntie Anne's?
That is why I hate them, because my mom would constantly drag me to the fucking mall to go
Oh my
fucking
God.
shopping, and she was like, "You want to get a pretzel?" And I fucking have to
That's
eat
so
this
weird.
fucking pretzel every fucking time. And then it fucking
My mom would
wait.
take us to Auntie Anne's as a treat, and you're acting like it's some kind of abuse. That's like
It-
such a
Yeah,
weird dichotomy.
I used to look longingly at the kids whose parents took them to Auntie Anne. I'm like,
I'd go up to
Man,
the
that- no,
Auntie Anne's
pretzel looks
stand
good,
No,
man.
because you know what it was?
and
I
watch
knew.
them make the pretzels and be
I
like,
have to
how do
pee,
you
so
do
I'll be
that?
back.
No,
You
I
guys just
I
keep
knew what it
going.
was. I knew what it was. It was her fucking bribe for me to sit in this goddamn department store for 86 hours. And I knew what it was. So I knew as soon as she started, "Hey, you want to get a pretzel?" No, I don't want a
Here.
fucking pretzel because it's a fucking 7-hour fucking mission to get that fucking pretzel. Fuck that pretzel and fuck this mission. I don't want to be here.
The one time I took the toddler to the mall, I was offering to get her a treat the same way that my mom did, go to Annie Ann's after everything that I took her through. I was like, quote unquote, toddler, would you like to get a pretzel? And I took her over to Annie Ann's and showed her how they make the pretzels and everything. And she just said, no, I don't like it. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, fuck you, because I want a pretzel.
Well,
We're gonna
cool.
go to Auntie Anne's.
I'll go to the fucking cookie shop. Who's the lady who's got Mrs. Fields? You got a Mrs. Fields? I want to be at the
Kills
Mrs.
me.
Fields.
Honey mustard too fucking pricey.
Doorknob.
kills
What up,
me is
brother?
the number of malls that have taken Cinnabon out. It's just terrible.
Okay,
malls
well,
that
I have a
have them
story
what?
for you guys that Ethan wants me to tell you. Okay, are you ready? It's about the toddler, so I'm sorry.
No, toddler is great.
Okay, I wish I could show you her name and her picture, but I'm just super paranoid about her identity because of the things going down with me and her baby daddy.
That's fine.
Anyways,
Can't be doxing your kids,
I know.
man.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So I asked her for a snack because she likes to do little simple tasks for me. She's like a little corgi, and that's fine.
Like a
So I asked her for a
corgi.
snack. And the one snack that I had that she actively knew of was the jalapeno Cheeto straw thing that I had on top of the fridge.
I'm sorry, the what?
The jalapeno
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
Cheeto straws that I had on top of the fridge. We keep our
Yeah.
snacks on top of the fridge. Because she can't reach them and can't grab them when she wakes up before us.
Not yet.
And she was like, no, mommy, it's too spicy. I was like, but I like spicy, toddler.
Too
Can you
spicy.
please go get a snack for me? Just assuming that she was gonna get me the Cheetos. And she just doing her thing. Like she was like painting on her like magic eraser board thing. She was like, no, mommy, it's too fucking spicy.
Oh, God.
She want to let you know.
Okay,
Mommy,
well,
too
why don't you go ahead and get them for me
fucking
then?
spicy.
Yeah, she was
Bitch.
just like, no, you're not allowed to have
Spicy.
them. They're too fucking spicy.
Bitch, you
Like,
will burn
I
your
don't
mouth.
care what
Why
you
would I
think
give that
about
to you?
Spicy. I like spicy. Go get me my fucking snack.
Shut up, bitch. That shit gonna burn your mouth. I'm trying to save you. I'm the parent now. And I said no. She just starts
So then
stomping around.
She and Ethan eventually got me my snack because she needed help because she had to mall to reach on top of the refrigerator. So they got me my snack. So I was eating, a little bit of it, whatever. And then she's like eating it with me when I didn't even invite her to. And every time she would eat one, she'd be like, Mommy, it's too spicy. It's too fucking spicy.
That
It's
is
like, well, then eat some goddamn milk. I didn't tell you to eat my
some
snack.
milk,
for me.
bitch.
Go grab some sour cream from the fridge and make it into a meal.
Yo, you know,
Right.
like some sour cream and some dill. Oh, it
I
neutralizes
didn't
all
ask
the
you to
burn.
do this. I asked you to get me a snack, not eat it.
Go get me a snack. Oh, this snack is so fucking crazy for us. Us?
So,
Fuck you mean us? You been eating my shit on the way over here? What the fuck?
the moral
our
of the
treat.
story is don't have kids.
Well, I don't have kids, so when my wife asks me for a snack, I just tell her I'm right here.
That's me,
Looking
though.
looking like a whole snack.
Looking like a whole fucking snack.
Yo, the best meme on the fucking earth. I promise you this is the best meme on the earth. I wonder if it'll let me. Nah, it's probably not gonna let me share
Yeah,
it in
it
the
won't
chat
let
or whatever. is literally this big old fat black kid fucking just smiling, cheesing. And like the text of it is, oh, you think you all that, huh? And that motherfucker got a clip chip on his big fat cheeks. Like all that in a bag of chips. That motherfucker got the fucking clip on his cheeks like, don't know what to tell you. I did it. I'll put it on Twitter. It's funnier if you see it. God,
He's literally
I
all that in
think
a
I've
bag of
seen that.
chips. I love it.
think you all that, huh?
I think that was my introduction to the phrase "all that" in a bag of chips.
Yeah, it could be.
He was just literally just like,
I believe that.
Because I've
Oh.
never heard that.
I was unironically told that many times as a kid. Exactly
you,
how
that's
Mikey
coffee,
just
man.
said it too, like right in my face. Like, oh, you think y'all that in a bag of chips, eh?
this is in moment. I think that might have been the meme. Like, oh, you think you're all that in a bag of chips? And he had the clip, the clip chip, the chip clip
Yeah.
on one of.
He's like, oh yeah, I am.
He just had it like on his big old cheekbones, and I was like, that's.
Can I get healed up by somebody? Is there a healer in the party?
I don't think we have a hit.
There's a
Sarah
yeah, we
just
got
right here.
There we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's not be getting hit with that because that is very much hurty.
Ah!
It was like mega hurty. Mega cringe.
Why are you making fun of my terribly outdated vernacular?
I was honestly making fun of my uncle. He
Cool
did
beans.
something dumb. It was at Thanksgiving. He was trying to get like some chicken salad or something on his plate. Hold on. I got it. Okay, so he was trying to get some chicken salad or turkey or something on his plate, and he dropped it because it was like super tender and shit. And so it just ended up on the counter of my grandma's counter, and she was like yelling at him and shit about like making a mess. And I said something like, "OMG, that is like mega cringe, right?" And then his little baby, he's like 3 years old, was like, "Yeah!" and started laughing. It was a good time. Fuck you guys.
It was a good time.
It's like mega cringe.
Yeah, it's pretty cringy. And I know him. He's a cringy guy.
Bassy,
He's a
check
great guy.
Bassy,
and
check your
he
phone.
loves you again. So.
I know.
You know that's my kryptonite.
Bassy, check your phone.
Cringe?
Yeah. I literally
Cringe is your
physically
kryptonite?
I can't physically cannot handle it. It causes me like it gives me that same feeling like I have to. It gives me a fight or flight response. I gotta get out of there.
Do you got like an anxiety disorder or something? Not
Yeah.
bashing you. Oh, okay. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense, bruh. Like, give
severe
me $300.
anxiety.
I'm your new fucking psychiatrist.
Well,
Bassy,
that's
check your
why I
phone.
don't have a psychiatrist because they charge a lot.
Okay, well, give me $300 and I will solve you for a month.
Give me $0 so you can check your phone and see what I'm saying.
I will
Okay.
fucking judge you for a month for $50.
Oh, now I actually need to check my phone.
No, not you. I didn't send it to her. You. I sent it to her.
Okay.
To me?
Say no, I pay $20 every 2 weeks to go get my hair done at my hairdresser. She's much cheaper than a psychiatrist.
Can I ask something that might be racist?
Yeah.
That
Puff, are you white or black or half or what? What are you?
I'm white, 100%
Oh, okay.
white, whiter than white. I'm like parchment white.
I was just wondering because sometimes you talk like about like black stuff. That's all.
Oh, it's just I'm not a black person and I can never be a black person because I was born white and everything like that. You know what I mean?
That's
But I
super
grew up-
relatable.
but I grew up- No, it's like I get that out of the way first because I did grow up in the black community, right? And grew up in the hood. I was well immersed in it, right? But at the same time, I get out of the way that I'm not ever trying to be a black person.
Okay.
You wanna hear? You
All
wanna
I
hear?
knew was that you were ginger, but I know that black people can be ginger, so that's why I
Sinbad.
would ask.
We're looking at you, Sinbad.
Yeah.
Sinbad in the
exactly.
chat.
And actually, you know, that's my wife's dream is that we have a little
Sinbad?
mulatto.
Oh.
No, it's a
Very mediocre
we have
comedian.
A little, chubby mulatto baby girl that has freckles and like coppery hair.
Oh shit. You're in for it then.
But I don't want that because I'm slim and my wife's she's kind of thick. She got a big booty, big breasts. So
Oh yeah.
Demonetized.
Please.
but so I don't want those two things combined in my
Betsy,
daughter.
check your
Oh, shit.
phone.
Then I'm gonna have to literally commit murder at some point in my life.
You're gene keeping, bro.
Here's the problem there. Number one, it's your own damn fault for being cute if you're gonna have cute kids. If you have cute kids, your kid's gonna want to be sexual. So if you
Sure.
if you don't want your kid to be
Don't
sexual,
say that, please.
be ugly.
Mikey, I'm
Just be
brutally
ugly.
honest with myself.
Just be
I'm
ugly.
a hoe.
If you want to be ugly, if you're not ugly, then you can't be mad at your kids being sexual. Sorry.
I'm a hoe for my wife, for one person. Like, my wife could catch me, like, I could be doing, like, studying for the LSATs. And she's like, come on. I'll be like, drop the book. Let's go.
No,
You
I'm
know,
not
like,
that.
I'm yours. Walks by and grabs my arm. All right, where are we going? You know what I mean? So I don't want that. I'm scared to have a daughter
What?
because
But I think that's kind of silly. I mean, humans are sexual beings. You can't
I'm Very
like be
disappointing
mad
for
at
my
your
girl.
daughter because she will.
oh, I'm not. That's the thing
Potentially
is that no. I'm not gonna be
sexual.
mad.
Oh,
No,
She's
not
just gonna
at all.
kill all of her partners.
But what I'm saying,
I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about like
yeah.
demonic
Why
sex, she would
though?
look.
Like why is she not allowed to be sexually active? I don't
Oh,
know.
she
No,
is.
she is.
She
But
is,
what
but
I'm
they're the
saying
ones who
is-
have committed the wrongdoing here, so they need to die.
What wrongdoing?
yeah.
Sex isn't
What
wrong.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
it's not wrong for my
Come on,
daughter,
Dad.
but it's wrong for these little heathens trying to
No,
hump
it's
my
not.
daughter.
No, it's that
Exactly, Mike.
perfect
And now they
wrong.
have to get cut up into
No,
little
that is-
pieces.
These are
and put in the
okay.
pig
I gotta say
farm.
that's an extremely conservative view to demonize
I
sex
think-
like that.
so
Oh,
this is
God.
Ethan,
Oh.
I think
Field
what
of
Puff
real,
is
so.
saying is
Mhm.
that if he were to have not necessarily a son, but a
Mhm.
daughter,
Mhm.
and she was mega super cute,
Mhm.
looking
Oh.
at her from a father's standpoint,
Gotta
he
kill
would
all
not
the
want her
boyfriends.
being promiscuous until she was out of the house for fear of her fucking up her life or, doing some weird
Why
kind
do you
of
think
thing.
he's gonna kill people who find her attractive?
Let that be a lesson to all of you.
I'm saying that there's a certain kind
Uh-huh.
of protector role that goes into being a parent, especially if you know that they're going to be well looking according to
Society's standards
people
at
that
this time.
they're growing up with, depending on who they're surrounded with. So I can understand that, but just completely not having kids based on solely that reason is a little silly. You
I
could
plan
just
on-
say I don't want kids, and I'd be like, okay, cool.
well,
But
that
I think
and the
that's
thing
what he's
is,
talking about is the whole like protector kind of role kind of thing.
well, this
Yeah,
is why I feel
I-
like I have to
I think
protect
that's-
my
I
child
think
like
that's-
that because I was I have this social anxiety, right? So bad. And I've had my whole life, so I've been socially out of touch my whole life, right?
Sure.
Which makes me vulnerable in a lot of situations if somebody is very good at manipulating a situation,
Right.
or manipulating your mind frame, right? And
I can feel
would
that,
be
like,
scared that my wife,
Hygiene.
that my child would be, the
Like
way that
sexually
their brain
assaulted or something?
no, but easily led into a bad situation because of the way that their
He
brain
gets,
structure is
gets
already.
his anxiety and takes it in a different way than he does in the form of I'm just gonna follow the hashtag rules,
I don't know.
especially
If
since
you
I'm
have
like,
if you have kids, they're gonna be sexually attracted or sexually attracted to somebody.
what
and
I'm
someone
saying
else
Yes.
is gonna be attracted.
Like,
hold
I
on,
don't
hold
know,
on.
I would-
Everybody hold on.
I wouldn't get
Ethan,
that.
Ethan,
What
you
I'm
are
saying
100% correct. You are 100% correct. And because those little boys are attracted to my beautiful daughter, I have to cut them up into little pieces so the pigs can eat them.
What I'm saying is,
They
I
gotta
was
die.
like I was a really smart kid, right? But I was so socially,
She's my angel, you bastards. How dare you?
Puff,
socially
I'm with you. I'm sorry. I'm with you. So
unknowledgeable.
it's 2-on-2.
right. But what I'm saying is, I was so socially unknowledgeable. Even though I was a well-natured, smart kid, right? I was easily swept into the gang life, right? Into
Yeah.
the criminal street life as a kid, right? So what I'm saying is she could be easily swept up by somebody that, has a lot of charisma and a lot of smart, fast tongue like I was.
Plus
but
10
into
charisma
a
check.
much worse situation, she could be in put into a human trafficking situation or something like that, and wouldn't even realize it until it was too late, like I didn't.
Oh,
And
that
I
is
don't-
That is one time where I'm not joking. There will
That's
be
where I
blood in the
feel
streets
guilty.
if my kid got caught up in like a trafficking something. Like if
I mean,
someone
I
like
almost killed
kidnapped my
own
daughter.
over it, so,
If someone kidnapped my daughter and put her in like anything like that, oh my god. Oh, y'all didn't even know that I could go there.
yeah,
Well, Mike,
and then
you would understand.
There's situational things, but then there's also the internal things. Like mental illness plays a serious input on whether or not to have kids, and then if you do have kids, how to specifically raise them. I mean, I have severe depression and also anxiety, so it's like, well, now I have to raise my kid in order to correctly train her in how to deal with these things when it's just like I didn't even really want to sign into this, but now I have to do this for her own benefit.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
then, laying awake at night, being paranoid, like, how is she going to survive this the way that I did? Because I almost didn't. Like, it is scary raising kids.
That's the thing I have, and I feel like
They
if
can
I bring this person into the world, right, and something happens to them, I'm guilty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's justified.
And Mikey, I'm not gonna go into it on stream because it's
Please
not
don't,
live.
please
but
don't, please don't.
Mikey has a unique understanding of why I have that feeling, right? And
Yeah, we
so,
talk.
I have.
Why
I
are you
have
just throwing kids into therapy? Okay, Maya.
There you go, Maya.
I feel
wish
that too. I feel that
Yeah.
too.
I wish I could have.
My
I
parents would've
suggest
done
that
that with
everybody go to
me.
therapy. Like, therapy
I
is
wish my
fantastic.
parents could have afforded it.
Therapy's
Probably
a good
still
thing.
messed
We
up
all
now.
talk shit about therapy, but therapy is good for
And
all of
therapy
us.
is a fucking godsend,
Absolutely.
and everybody should use it, whether
Like,
they're
it's literally like
neuropsychotic or not. Like, everybody should use it.
Right,
Yeah.
even if you just find like a local group that you go to that's free or something. Like,
Even if you do have the tools, Maya, like, that's the thing. Like, you can have the tools to help a situation, and you should
Right.
help your kids with that. But then you should also put them in therapy, just so that they can have somebody, a blank slate kind of thing. Like,
A blank souffle.
exactly, a blank soup fucking flay. Let me unburn this fucking cake, and then you turn it for me.
You
Let
slam.
me give you all the fucking facts, because you don't know nothing.
I slam
I can
all
trust you with
oven
anything.
doors. I always slam the oven door. You don't want me taking care of your souffle. You need this person over here who actually gives a shit.
Well,
No,
what I'm saying
therapy is
is,
always
right?
good.
So, like, if I had gone to therapy when I was a kid, right, I would have known that
Damn,
it
Maya.
was. I would have known that there was something actually wrong with me, or on a certain level, right, or something that was actually causing these things, and it wasn't just my inability to get over a problem that I see other people getting over, right? I
Right.
would have known that. I
Is
didn't
it
know.
a
I didn't
normal
get,
problem, or is it something that needs serious help?
well, right, but no. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't. I grew up.
hello.
You grew up lagging out of conversation.
You
Go on.
Yeah, he grew up with ditching group chats in the
Grew
middle of
up,
the
he
conversation.
grew up not finishing the sentences.
That's a fucking mood, though.
Word. Like sometimes I don't.
Okay, am I
Sometimes
back now?
I just don't want to finish a sentence, and you shouldn't blame me for that.
Am I back now?
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're back.
Okay, yeah, no, I just have this. Oh, my controller is acting crazy. But no, so I didn't know. Like I was 26 before I got diagnosed, right? Like I didn't.
Shit, bro, you poor thing.
Yeah, I was because I didn't get diagnosed. I only got diagnosed because I had ended up in the hospital, like on some crazy stuff, and then they sent me to this thing, and I was like, I had a relapse. I had because I had a panic attack, right? And I never had one before in my life. I didn't know what was
That's
going
some
on.
Scary fucking shit.
Yeah, my first
Right, and
panic
so,
attack. I thought I was dying for real.
Yeah.
I literally thought I was about to
but
die.
3 days. After 3 days, when it didn't stop, right? I was like, I have to go to the hospital. Like, this is crazy, right? So I ended up going to the hospital, and they gave me some Ativan while I was in there, and then they gave me I went home, and of course, as soon as the Ativan wore off, I literally that panic attack came right back. And so I went back to the hospital and I told them, look, I'm having a panic attack, anxiety attack. They looked and seen I'd been there a couple days ago. They were like, oh, you don't have insurance? Here, take this script and get out of here. So that's what I did. And then
Issue a script. That's nice.
I found out that if you take the script as they tell you to, all you do is sleep. Like literally you sleep and that's it.
It's fucked up.
So I was
That's
like,
so
this
dumb as
isn't
hell.
working for. I was like, this isn't working for me. And then I had another like breakdown, right? I was like looking in the mirror. I was like, I don't know the guy in the mirror. So I went to like this place that was like a mental health place or whatever, Southern Nevada Mental Health or whatever. When I was passing through that state, right? And because I was just moving somewhere else. And the lady was like, we can't help you for like a month or 2 months. I broke down in front of the nurse. I was like, please, this is the last chance I have to maintain and save my marriage. And my marriage is all I got left in this world right now.
That's
Please,
fucked up.
lady. I was like, please, ma'am, please help me. And she was like, you know what? She's like, I'm going to go talk to my boss. I'll see if I can get him to get you in today. I'm back after lunch. And she got me in there. She saved my bacon. And the guy was like, I'm going to ask you some questions, right? And then I got done with everything, right? He's like, yeah, so you have severe anxiety disorder and clinical depression. I was like, oh, great.
I put the meme in the chat.
I saw.
Slightly unrelated, but
And then also super late. Thank you, Mikey.
well, I sent it to your
what's the
phone.
link to?
The meme of the all that. the bag of
All
chips.
that in a bag of chips.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I sent it to Betsy's phone like forever ago, expecting her
Yeah.
to just react, and it didn't happen. So I figured I'd just put it in the
It
chat.
really
Yeah,
didn't
well, her
happen.
phone's sitting here on my desk on vibrate, so.
Well,
Mikey,
then
you
that
never
would
Six
explain
on
that.
the
Fucking
scene.
text me. Like, maybe it's your fault for not being a good friend. Have you considered that?
Again, my rules of engagement are different than y'all's rules, so I don't just text my homie's wife on some free shit. I don't
You
just
have
do
her
that.
number.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
Mike,
that's
you
so
just
that
said
if-
your is your homie's wife not your homie? Am I not your homie?
Oh, you is my homie,
Ooh,
but you're also.
burn.
I never
Deep-
said you. Go ahead.
Burn.
Okay, cool. You said deep
That
burn. Got it. No.
You 1950s misogynized her, man. Come on,
Hmm.
dude. You
I
Cool,
am
Mr.
your
and
friend,
cool,
Mikey.
cool.
You can text
You
me
mi-
anytime.
Yeah, for
Mr.
sure.
and Mrs. Ethan her.
No, that's perfectly legitimate. All the shit that y'all are saying, and that totally
just
supports the patriarchy that y'all are supporting right now. And I don't agree, but I support your right to say the things that you're saying.
No, legit, Mikey. You can text me anytime. Ethan doesn't care. You're my friend. If you want to text me, text me.
It's not on some like, oh, I don't want to talk to Betsy, so I'm not gonna text her, and she's with Ethan, so fuck her. It's not on that. It's just like,
She has a wife.
no, Ethan.
We must
like,
not engage.
No, but
I'm
if
just
I'm
gonna
trying,
say, Mikey,
but
your pivot right there gave me whiplash.
you're welcome. Some people need that.
If I text you more often, would you be more comfortable texting me? Because I know that I don't check on.
I'm not tripping off texting you, but if
Okay.
I don't text Ethan, and the only times that I've ever texted you was like, hey, is Ethan good? Hey, how are
Yeah.
you? What's going on? That's been our conversations previous. So
Well, I sent you a meme one time.
let me go back into the feed.
Okay.
I sent you a meme and I sent you pictures of food. This is after your first initial meme. So you haven't sent me any memes, any pictures of anything. You just
No,
sent me
I sent
you
you
sent
a
me
meme.
literally 4 messages.
I've
Can-
sent you a meme. I've been afraid that you fucking hate me texting you, so I haven't texted you.
I'm
I've
not
been respecting
Ethan.
your wishes.
I don't mind texting, but just know that
What
it's
the
probably
hell?
not gonna get dealt with that
Why
day.
did that not work?
I'm a very
Damn.
bad texter. I'm horrible. I get yelled at every day. Like, I said good morning to you, and I'm like,
No.
I know, I saw it.
It's weird.
I do that too, though. I'll
yo,
never
I saw
like
that.
my stepmom will call me every single day, and I always just like make
Ignore
it
it.
sent to voicemail,
Yeah.
and she'll send me a voicemail, and I won't even reply to that because I'm just like so over my phone. Like I'm just on the computer all the time.
Well, I'm not even like
Fantastic.
not even so much over my phone. It's just this. I will read what you tell me on my phone. If you send it to my phone, no, I have read it. But that does not mean that I will necessarily answer back, because then it goes
Right.
into my lexicon, my Rubicon of what is important right now. Because I got a lot of shit cooking at all times. So,
Yeah.
I get a lot of texts. I only respond to about 25, 30% of them bitches. I just don't answer back. I heard you.
I ain't heard about it. Like, don't try to feel like you gotta defend yourself or nothing.
I was just saying for me, on my side of things, like, I read all the texts that I get. I don't text back to all of them.
Yeah, that's me too.
And half
I
the
like
time,
how
and half the time, it's only because I forgot. And in my brain, I talked about it to myself, and I talked about the answer, and then I texted the answer in my brain, but I never actually put it through the phone. So y'all didn't see my answer to your text. My bad. I did answer you. I did answer y'all, but I just didn't put it in the like form, you know, where you can like observe the reaction. But in my head, I totally responded already, so I don't even
Ethan,
get.
what are your thoughts on Mikey's way of texting? Give me
It's
your
fine.
thoughts. I haven't heard.
I know.
I haven't heard you in a while.
You guys are talking so much, I can't get a word in.
When
It's
I'm
fine.
going,
I don't know.
I'm
I'll be
fucking
honest.
going,
I was
and
kind of
Mikey
zoned out there.
matches me.
I wasn't really listening. I don't know what you guys were talking.
I hate it when I drink because like Mikey matches me par on par.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys are so like high. Like I'm just completely.
We're
lost.
so
I don't know what-
dynamic.
So Betsy, when you want to set up our stream where we just talk
Tom
about,
isn't even talking that
Like yeah,
much.
literally all three of you are talking at the same time. I have no idea what any of you just said. So I don't know. Sure. Yes, I agree. I agree with all of you. That's fantastic.
Ethan.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am or who you people are, how you got in here.
So Ethan, do you text
Yeah.
back? Do you text back right away, or do you sometimes forget that you texted people back? Because
Depends on
in your
who it is.
head, you've already answered them. Like if someone asks you a question, and then you like think the answer, do you sometimes forget to text back because you thought the response? You know what I'm saying?
He
Right.
texts me within 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Most of the
Texts
time,
me within 30
sometimes
seconds,
not.
and he texts his dad, I would say, within each question his dad sends him. Everybody else, it's give or take if he ever responds back.
I'm so terrible about it.
Yeah.
I that's
tried
what we
my
were
Me
talking
and his
about.
dad, that's his priority.
Me and Ethan
I
are the
tried
same
my
person.
Time to respond.
What?
I said me and
Take a
Ethan
long
are
time
the
to
same
respond.
person. Oh, go ahead. Pop, I'm sorry. I talked over you. Go ahead.
Ethan
Papa
takes a
said
long time to
For the
respond.
third time. It takes him a long time to
Yeah, I'm sorry, Puff. Now, Betsy talked over you. Can you say that the third time? Yeah.
On Twitter, at least, it takes Ethan a long time to respond. Let me modify my statement slightly.
Oh, on Twitter, it's a crapshoot because there are days where I get 500-600 notifications, and there's no way I'm responding to all those messages. Like I did a poll yesterday on Democratic candidates, and it's gotten like, I don't know. When we went on the air, it got like 1,300 responses.
It's gotten a lot.
There's no
I even
like.
voted.
I would have to have a team of people to respond to all those messages. There's no fucking way.
Oh my god, fucking hire me, Ethan.
Can I comment? I'm very mad.
Hire
about
me
a
as
comment.
HR.
Sure. Comment.
very
mad.
Absolutely. Yep.
I would,
There's-
no, I meant I would kill
Very
you,
little-
not I would kill me.
No, there's a
What?
comment on there that made me very, very angry, man. Was when
Sure.
you were talking about the Iowa caucus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Give me the juice. What's the juice?
I thought about Puff immediately. I was like, ah.
Puff the juice.
Puff lives in Iowa.
Puff fucking died. He was about to give us some fucking juice and he fucking died, I guess.
He's got a little special spot in his heart for Iowa and the Iowa caucus.
I guess so. Cause he ain't responding now.
and the guy with
Oh, there he is.
Baby, you gotta go
Who?
to bed. It's
What?
11.
I don't know what's up. With my
Can I go to bed?
hiccuping system. Sure.
He fell asleep and then he started his... Well, I guess the bed got flipped over and he got his squeaky toy back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry Zero is so adorable and annoying as shit. It is a double-edged sword, and we have to live and die by that. Baby, you walked out of the room, but I know that you can still hear me, and I love you.
Puff,
Yeah, I'm here, I think.
She just slammed the door.
Maybe.
what's the gossip on Ethan? A comment on Ethan's shit.
Yeah.
I want to
What's
hear
that?
it.
What's the dirt?
Can you hear me? Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess it dropped me out. There was
It
like
did.
a guy that said that there's a guy that said that Iowa is not important in terms of the communists because of
Yes.
the fact that we're quote unquote out of touch nicks.
Okay.
Gotta close my
Well,
game
he's
out,
wrong.
come back.
I agree.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
So I started to talk to him
Mike,
a little
you
bit,
don't know
try to figure out
shit.
What I
what
know.
he was saying, and I'm pretty sure he was talking about the general election, not the primaries, which that's not what we're like.
Fucking
The point
vital.
is that usually the Democratic candidate who wins Iowa wins the nomination. It's happened in 6 out of the last 8 elections, and he's like, "No, Iowa's only important because Jimmy Carter something." Like, I don't even understand what his
Jimmy Carter
argument. I was like,
discovered
"What are you
Iowa." I'm
talking
like,
about?"
what?
Yeah, that Jimmy Carter discovered Iowa, and I'm like, "What?
Huh?
So
What are
let
you
so
talking about?"
so let me give an actual argument to why Iowa is not that important. As opposed
Sure.
to
You
what
can try.
what that nose bone, that indie nose bone over there said. Okay, Ethan, a little historical context. How did Iowa become like one of the first caucus states? Like, why is it Iowa and not?
You know,
New York.
Because they wanted to be prominent in the 1830s or something like that.
Okay,
They don't
is that
have the most.
okay?
It wasn't the 1830s. It must have been like the 1870s. But
Okay, what you were saying, Betsy, they're not the most what?
Like, if somebody was gonna be, you know, the first person to set the benchmark, I guess, I would assume would be something like California with the most population, most votes, etc. But it's whatever the fuck. Is it
Iowa.
Utah? Iowa.
Iowa.
I am so fucking drunk. Anyways, yeah, it's
I'm
I'm
Iowa.
on your
Yeah.
side. I'm on your side.
But you know, that's fair because I would assume a state like that with so much farmland and shit like Ohio,
Ohio.
Ohioan, we call it Iowan, would have a more fair representation of people, the what's it called, like land mass.
Capita.
Yeah,
Per
yeah,
capita?
yeah. Because you know there is a lot of farmland, but then you know in those very concentrated settlements or colonies or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Oh,
There are
they're
a lot
5
of people.
cities.
So I mean, I guess it's fair. It's just like I would assume, you know, for the
Chris.
benchmark first person to vote, it would be somebody like California with a more dense and higher
And
population. California, Texas,
diverse
New York.
populace, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That-
I'm with you, Mikey. That's what I'm saying. That's why
I'm agreeing.
I mentioned.
What's crazy to me is that the first district is
But that's not the
diverse.
point.
The first district, which is pretty diverse, is the same district that elected Steve King as their representative. I'm like, what is going on?
Well,
the
that's,
most-
that's still not the
No, because
point.
he's an
like,
independent.
yeah,
That's why.
exactly.
Yo,
I was like,
so
you guys not look at his background?
so
Oh, look who it was with the top play.
weed.
Oh, it's Mr. Pro Lib Show. You were emoji that whole time.
Yeah, I killed like 3 of them at once. This was great.
I think I have
So-
had like.
so
everything.
so here's why Iowa's not important
I
to
am so
someone
proud of you.
who lives in real America. Unlike Pro Lip Show, who lives in his YouTube tower, making all of his billions.
I live at Pete
Fucking
Buttigieg's house.
wishes. I
In his
fucking
basement.
wish. The hell? Don't talk like that if you're not gonna give me my fucking revenue.
Hey,
I gotta
Kim-
pee.
Oh,
Be
you
right
guys
back.
are starting a match, eh?
I'll be right
No,
back.
he's gonna go.
I get an invite. I thought everything back
I
up.
just
Okay.
realized that my microphone's been muted on the stream now for a while.
Okay, that's embarrassing.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And freaking
I mean, I wasn't
fantastic.
saying much of anything. I'll be back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm
who
gonna
was
say this.
talking and saying stuff? Was it Mike?
Me. It was me. I'm gonna say it before he gets back because it's
I am
fun.
paying attention.
That's hilarious to me that he won't know what we're talking about.
It's great
So
because I am
it-
definitely the political scientist. and-
Yeah, clearly. So, if you want to get a good, like, temperature, a barometer, what the pressure is, what the general consensus around the country is going, there is nothing inside me that says Iowa is the place for it to happen. Puff,
Yeah.
You tell
Again,
me.
I think it's more about like landmass v capita kind of thing. Like
per
it's the
capita,
most
yeah. But that's the
equal
thing.
landmass where it's like farmland versus, or you know, like empty land, whatever, versus people. 'Cause, like California has a lot of people, but it has more people than it has landmass. The same with New York.
But why is land important?
Like because of the way that we separate like senators and representatives and shit.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
I'm not a political scientist like Ethan.
No.
I'm not like a fucking genius.
No, I'm anti-political scientist, which is why me and Ethan have such a beautiful show. Check us out on the Pro Lib
which is
show
what
Wednesdays
I'm
and
right.
Saturdays. It's
Can I
the
get a
best
party
show
invite?
you can ever find on the fucking internet. Please invite Pup to the shit. So here's the difference. Here's why that doesn't mean shit to me.
I am not the party leader. Somebody else has to invite Puff.
Ethan.
Oh, am I the party leader?
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
my computer went kaboom.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Ethan,
All right,
when did they come up with the caucusing shit? Was that back in like the
Like
Early-
the 18 fucking hundreds or
early
something?
18s? 1800s? Early
When did they
1800s?
come up with which caucus?
No, with
No, he
how
doesn't
they
mean
decided.
caucus.
Hold
When
on,
they decide-
only one of you can talk.
We're so excited.
Sorry.
We're so angry.
Somebody ask the question. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, that's you go. Actually, never mind. I take it back. I'll go.
Yeah, you
Okay.
go, Mikey.
I'll go.
Go for it.
So, when did America decide that Iowa was going to be the first caucus? Like that
Yeah.
mindset. Like
okay.
when did that
Who
start?
made Iowa the competing
No,
factor
why
who
is-
wins?
Well, who fucking cares about
So-
Iowa?
So Maya posted a pretty good quote. So okay, you're kind of asking a couple of different questions. Like I know you don't mean to.
Oh, I meant to.
like,
You son of a bitch.
So
I'm edgy. Welcome to
So-
Mixer, motherfuckers.
Fucking 2010s emo, bitch.
it was basically about. It was really about the Civil Rights Act of 1968. And
Slaves?
No, not 68. What? No, we're free at that point.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't
so
fucking know.
LBJ.
My
I'm
mama,
white.
my mama wasn't no slave. Mama was in 53.
All right.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
just trying to answer the question.
I know, and
Go
we
ahead.
won't let you fucking answer.
All right.
We just keep
Um,
interrupting you over and over. Okay, now I'm
No, don't
done.
worry.
Now I'm done.
Like, I have
Now
a
I'm
terrible
done.
headache. I can't. Like,
Let him answer. Let him answer.
So, after the Civil Rights Act passed, the Democratic Party was terrified. LBJ famously said, "We've lost the South for a generation." It turns out they lost the South forever. And so the DNC was like, you know, what do we do to keep ourselves together? And the idea was that if we could say, okay, well, Iowa, that's like in the middle of the country, if they can pick a nominee, and that'll tell everybody else, hey, this is what Middle America likes. Middle America likes whoever, so therefore everyone else
Bernie Sanders.
should like them. Right. And that's why it's Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, and
Nevada.
I forget what the fourth one, but that's why all four of them are before before Super Tuesday. And
Can I
then,
ask a question?
Yes.
When was Iowa founded as a U.S. state?
1870 something, probably 1890 something.
Was that
Don't know.
before Louisiana? The Louisiana
Illinois
Purchase?
was 1908.
Yeah, or it could have been. Yeah, it could have been early 1900s. Yeah, I mean.
What I'm asking is, was it before the Louisiana Purchase in a way that
Oh no,
it was the main
It was after.
consensus?
It was after.
Ooh. That was Thomas Jefferson's administration, so that was
Okay.
1802 or something like that.
So what I'm asking is like, so we had Utah, we had the 13 colonies, we had Louisiana, correct? The Louisiana Purchase.
When we made the Louisiana Purchase,
Yeah.
I think there were like 17 states, something like that.
Nevertheless, what I'm asking is, they chose Utah because it was the most fair between
Iowa.
what?
Utah.
Like, what did they...
Iowa. You keep saying
Iowa,
Utah.
yes. I
Yeah,
mean
oh,
Iowa.
God.
I don't mean Utah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got you.
Iowa was a state in 1846. Okay, thank you, Maya.
Do you see what I'm asking?
Right. So, well, it's like the quote that Maya just posted. Is it fair that Iowa goes first? What's fair in politics? I mean, seriously. Yeah, okay, we're like 97% white. We're really rural, and we don't look like a microcosm of America.
Yeah,
but so
that's what I'm asking. Basically.
Right. So, again, the idea from the DNC, and I don't think it was a good idea. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying what they were thinking. I
I'm
guess
sorry,
I'm the
what
party
was your
leader and I
defense
should
of
cue
the
us up, huh?
DNC? What was
Yeah.
your defense of the DNC? Say it
was
one more
that-
time.
Huh?
You were giving us your defense of the DNC, and we're listening.
Oh,
Go
yes.
ahead.
Their point was, we want to see what a rural middle American state wants before everybody else decides.
So
That's
basically, like,
racist.
the
That's
Ohio
fucking
thing that I was bringing
racist.
up.
Hold on, you're both talking at the same time.
That's racist. That's racist.
No!
I agree that that's racist.
That's fucking oppressive. So
Right.
get the fuck this Iowa bullshit where no one fucking lives except for Puff and like 1 million other people. Why the
Right.
fuck do they get to
I
decide
will
who?
admit that it's racist, but I would also say that it is a fair representation of the current voters in the nation that are able to legally vote in that time period. It's a fair consensus within a confined area. And that's
no.
I'm really not trying to be racist as a white person. I'm just saying like black
Listen,
people want-
racist white lady, you calm down. No, I'm
I know,
But you see my
like
point,
a lot
right?
of, I know in a lot of the rural counties, from an Iowa resident, right? So I know
8
in a lot
people
of the rural
voting.
counties, on paper, there's a lot more like white people. But like in the cities, especially if there's any industrial area or anything
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
because of who's gonna come and do these jobs, the diversity is sky high.
It's ridiculous, yeah. In a
And
good
so,
way.
Like, right, and the other thing is, Iowa's I think the state with the lowest unemployment rate, right? Like, what do they say? At one point we had a negative unemployment rate.
Seriously?
That's impossible.
There was more jobs on deck than there were people that were seeking jobs. Not that there was more than there could be people to fill them.
What is
but
the?
they were
Oh,
seeking.
hold on. Let me correct you because I feel like you said this more than once. What is what is the unemployment rate of a given area or business
Well,
or
it
whatever?
Well, what do you mean? In Iowa?
What? No, like how are you defining that metric?
No, I'm saying going by the federal unemployment rate report, the reporting of people that are job seekers that cannot find a job that given week or whatever they do, however they take it. But it's from the when they do unemployment, because when they pay out unemployment, right? They take these statistics. And so I'm not saying it's, like I said, it's not the number of people that are just out there that necessarily, it's not people versus actual jobs. It's not actual number of bodies that are workable bodies versus jobs that can be filled. It's the number of people that are reporting that they're looking for a job and can't find one for X number of reasons, right? At one point in time, I do believe that this state recently, in the last 5 years or 6 years, had at one point in time a positive or what I should say, negative unemployment rate, meaning there was more jobs than there were said there than people that said they were looking for a job. And so
Iowa
you could
currently
literally
has a 2.6 unemployment rate.
cross
Is that a
the
lot
state.
or a little?
It's a very low
That's
number.
very low.
Okay. I don't know. I'm
So,
sorry.
that's
I'm
what I'm saying,
fucking
like-
ignorant.
So, but here's
When I
what.
came here-
Hold on. So here's what's fucked about when people want to mention unemployment rates. People who have multiple jobs show up twice. So if you work 20 hours one place, 25 hours one place, and 10 hours another place, you have shown up 3 times, but you are one employee. You're one
Yeah.
person that has 3 jobs.
Right.
There is no metric in the way that they separate all this. It all
Well,
shows up
I
the
don't
same
know.
as I'm a company and I'm looking for a job and my jobs have been met. Well, they're met by the same fucking people several times over in a bunch of cases.
I understand
That's
that's the
not-
way it goes in a lot of other places, but here, because like I said, the main stick of the job, because there's so many jobs that need to be filled and we need people there. Most of them are, full-time jobs, like 12-hour shift, stuff like that. Man, there's no way that you're, like, I know because I tried to work 2 jobs at one time. You can't work
Shit.
20
You
hours
can't work
a day
and
for-
live 40 plus hours at 2 full time. Like, you can't do it.
you
Okay,
can't work.
Unless you
Well,
want
I
to
was
kill
working-
yourself and are
I-
comfortable living that way.
I have
I was working 20 hours a day, so
I have done it, and it sucks. I did it for about 7 to 9 months, and I had a complete fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah. Like, you can't do it. Like,
People
healthily, you
people
can't
are
do it.
able people are able to do it, but they're not able to do it sustainably.
right. And when I was doing it, I was working at a tire shop, and I
I don't
was
know what's
working
going
at
on.
12-hour shifts at a plastic manufacturing facility. So,
My controller
I,
just quit on me. Like,
Go
I can't.
back to keyboard for a second.
No,
and
but
then
like
let it reset.
it's everything's pulling to the right.
It's
Oh,
not
you're
your controller.
cheating.
Your controller isn't full.
You're cheating.
Yeah, like I'm just like slowly going to the right no matter what I do.
That's what you get,
Have
cheater.
you done the thing that Puff has suggested and
I don't know. I just walked off the side because I was trying to fool with this.
Trying to cheat.
and you haven't gone and changed your preferences to controller?
Yeah, I have.
I would say unplug
I
it
mean,
and
why?
replug
It's been
it.
fine for hours, and now suddenly it's broken. So
Replug it. Like,
So Puff,
it's wireless.
this is something that
it is? What the fuck? Then I don't know.
I'll unplug it and plug it back in.
all right. So Puff, so
Plug it. It'll be fine.
Right.
me and Ethan has had this conversation 1,000 times, and I put a poll on last time that we streamed. What do you
Wait,
think?
what? I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? I was reading what Maya was saying. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
Maya
talking.
is correct. Unemployment is not underemployment. Keep that-
Right. No, I did a vlog on that just the other day.
Talking to Mikey, not you.
Right.
Right. So answer what they said, Puff.
what are you talking about? I don't have chat up. and
No
I was-
idea what anyone's
I've been, okay, you guys don't understand. I have a really bad, I have a real bad problem of interrupting Mikey when he's asking questions. So I'm sitting here trying to let him speak.
And then they all interrupted in the middle of you letting me not get interrupted. Yeah, I hear you. So let's just say for Iowa, the whole of Iowa, what's a fair wage per year that someone should be able to earn?
What are you doing though?
That's a separate question.
No. That's a very important question. Like, are you working in manufacturing? Are you working in agriculture? Or are you working in like a retail consumer type of job?
Okay, so I'll change the question. Back your
That's
Yeah,
where it's
hold
very
on.
important.
hit backspace 2 times in your brain space where
Oop.
you're typing all of this, and say,
I agree, Maya. Say what?
No, Maya's 100% right. Go ahead, everybody else. I'll shut the fuck up. I will even mute my mic. Go ahead, Puff.
You didn't finish your question.
Maya doesn't care. Maya can come on and ask the question for me.
Okay.
I'm trying, guys, to be patient because I want to actually hear what Mikey's saying because his question has an arc to it.
No, there is an arc to it, and it's a layered kind of questioning that I'm trying to get after. Maya, you already know the link. You can get in here at any point if you want to come in and like actually say something to me. What I'm essentially boiling it all down to is
Who's triggered? I want the drama.
I'm triggered apparently.
Oh, you're triggered?
Can't you see? I have 2 triggers on this controller. I'm double triggered.
It's true.
How much is enough for an Iowanian? What do y'all? Iowanian.
40%. Binky? Oh my god, you call it Binky. We
See,
call
that's
it Pat Pie.
where it gets really interesting, right? So depending on if you're talking about just to have like a roof over your head and we'll say 3,000.
Oh my god, Puff, are you triggered right now?
Like, no. What
Are
I'm
you
saying-
triggered? Because I don't know what triggered means because I'm using Maya's definition.
I can't see chat, you guys. I know. I'm trying to
it's not-
answer the question.
Hey, hey.
Please stop. I'm trying to answer his question.
Puff, it was a joke on Maya that I interrupted you to do it for. I'm sorry, that was rude to you. But Maya knows how to get in here if she wants to yell at me. Come yell at me. Don't just type in the chat. You're like 8 seconds behind.
Oh my god.
So
Anyway.
what's enough money?
No,
what's
no,
enough?
not pot pie, Maya. It's a. How do we say it, Ethan? It's a.
Papire.
It's a pep pie.
Right.
Here, I'll spell it.
So what's enough
It's a-
money in Illinois or Iowa? Period. What is enough in Illinois? God damn it! Again, Iowa. What will get you through in Iowa, no matter where you're at? Popeye.
I'm having the Ethan Klein reaction right here. Activity speak. But so I don't know what's going on with my system.
I
Oh,
just
can you hear
missed
me?
her 5 times in a row and then she killed me.
Can you hear me? Yes. No?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I'll hear you. We're just
Oh,
ignoring
wait.
you, I guess.
Okay, so I got Ethan was talking. I was like, "Am I a ghost?" Fucking A. My wife says I am. I'm starting to believe it. Anyway, so
Love it.
Mikey, if you were talking about like having a place to live, food, and being able to get clothes, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, you could do that here in the state. In this state, if you're just say a mild level of health, and unlike bats, you didn't have to have like both your legs broken and some stuff after that, right?
Damn,
Like,
okay.
Yikes.
Okay, Pop.
well, what I'm saying is,
It'll come for you.
if you didn't have to have some kind of major surgery, right? Then you could literally pay your bills just donating plasma every month, like, and keep a roof over your head.
Fuck, I
But
fish.
that's if
What's
you're-
a
that's-
dollar
that's depending on-
dollar amount?
Like
Give me a dollar amount.
you can literally have like an efficiency place that includes your rent, your water, heat, and your cable for $400 a month.
That's not bad.
That's ridiculous.
That's
I
very
would
low,
fucking
right?
donate
That's
plasma.
very low.
That's what I'm saying, is that here to meet that's why I'm saying there's not a lot of people here that are working 3-4 jobs, right? Because they can work enough to make money to support themselves, them family, right? If they have one, which here also they have a lot of in-state programs. Like, what's crazy is this is a very, like, what I mean by diverse is that we have a lot of liberals and a lot of conservatives here. So we have a lot of liberal in-state policies. Like here, you can go and you can put your kid in daycare, right? Or you can get a voucher from the state to take your kid to somebody that's like a private daycare place that gets inspected by the state more regularly because they're weary of individual people, but they pay, and then that person is like, they get paid, I think it's like $250 or $350 per kid that they're caring for per week or whatever.
Maya, how many
So-
kids do you have?
You can look after, I
100.
think, at a daycare up to 8 children. So what that means is that there's a lot of fathers and mothers that like
Daycare.
they pride themselves in very good daycare. So like
Well,
it
and
competes
then
against the
also,
best
Pup,
at academies, like best little kid academies and stuff, and they're like,
you have to consider the risk factors with trusting daycares too. Like, a lot of the low-priced daycares are not going to treat your kids good.
Gotta go potty.
So then you have a whole other thing, like, well, am I going to trust them with taking care of my kid for hours on end when they don't even have kids of their own? Like,
I think that's why the state pays so much per child.
I mean, it must be.
But also because the thing is, they need to make sure that there's no way that child's needs aren't met. Right?
Exactly. Like,
And so here I would really feel actually more safe dropping my kid, like putting my kid into that kind of daycare situation than to take him to one of these like built like a kindergarten building type of like, like it's all like, it's a business, you know what I mean?
and it's so hit or miss. And people
And-
without kids don't really understand, like, how fucked up it is trying to find out what group of 20 adults are really willing to take care of your kid in
But
in
that's like you
kind
said,
of
it's 20
fast.
adults, right? It's 20 adults, right? What if one of them
And then
is
it's
a bad
40
seed?
kids too. That's
What
half
if one
of
of
an
them's a bad
adult per
seed?
kid.
What if they're taking care of 25 kids, right? So they're like right there, and it's just like a normal parent ratio, right? But one of
Mhm.
those people is a bad seed, and they're doing something. They're letting kids hit on each other when nobody's looking, or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my child in that type of situation. So I want it in a
Exactly.
much tighter situation. Plus, these people take pride in what they're doing because it reflects on them in the community, right? Like, there's no way that you're not going to tell somebody if something happens at the daycare. You're not going to tell a fellow mom or something, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a community reinforcing system. And like I said, I worked for that tire shop. We never once took out an advertisement ever, and we were killing it. We were the best. We were the busiest used tire shop in the entire area. And actually, we took stuff from the big city that was near us, Cedar Rapids. We killed people there because
You
word of
murdered
mouth
people?
spread. Like, well, their business. We murdered their business.
Oh.
Slayed it.
Slide it. Oh,
Is Maya here now?
Maya has been here. Where have you been?
Maya, hi. Are you in the chat? I don't hear your voice.
Oh, you mean in the chat.
Yeah, Maya has the link. She's a Patreon supporter. Come on in.
She's allowed up here. Maya!
Talking a lot of that jazz all in the background. Come on in, Miss Maya.
Ethan, what are your thoughts?
Ethan.
On what?
Ethan. What are your thoughts on Ethan? Ethan.
And how it's being taken care of and how much it costs and
Cost
what
much?
it means for parents?
It's far too costly.
It's not fair. And I think a lot of that cost usually falls on women, which makes it even less fair. To me.
I agree.
See, Mikey, what's more of a problem than getting a job that makes you enough money to pay the bills here is that it's so easy to put the golden handcuffs on yourself.
What's the golden handcuffs?
What are the golden handcuffs?
And where
get
can
yourself
someone buy
trapped.
them at Spencer's?
Well, no, it's a term I got from Wall Street broker, which in their life it really does matter. But what it is when you start locking yourself into, you have to, like a mechanic, right? You have to buy these very expensive tools at a certain level to do higher level. Once you get to a higher level, you have to maintain that, but you also have to maintain your appearance and everything like that, right? So like, you have to buy different clothes to, like, you have to buy a suit to work at a white collar job, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or it's those things that come with it, and then you have to have, you know, some good shoes and a good sport coat and this and that and the other, you know, and it's just it grows on you, right? And the thing is, there's this incentive here to strive to better yourself, but it also locks you into, now you are locked into this life where you have to keep going. That's why I took a career where I can get some kind of breathing room, get a house, and retire and build some kind of security for myself, because I'm not going to be in the rat race, man.
Ooh, you a deserter. Talking too much. You need to shut the fuck up.
Who is?
Me.
Wait,
You?
you're a deserter. Why is he a deserter?
You're the party leader and you're a deserter. Okay.
How are you talking about? How are you talking about Paladins? Okay.
I'm not the party leader. I tried to start the match. I said I'm not a party leader. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm the party leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why he's a deserter. Well, we'll just give it a couple minutes.
Maybe I have lost my connection.
I don't know. You're still in the party, I think.
Yeah, it says join queue error. Only the party leader may join queues.
It doesn't say anything that, like, thank you for the let's go, Batsy.
Let
it doesn't say anything about, like-
let it go.
Oh my god, so the Tyler said that she wanted to watch that movie, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So we rented it on Amazon for $3 and that's like not a lot of money to spend, you know. She watched 27 fucking minutes of the 2.5 hour fucking movie. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with the rest of the 2 hours?
Watch
like,
it.
I'm not gonna watch this movie on my
Yes, you
own.
are.
I'm
Yes,
not a
that
fucking
is
loser.
exactly what you're gonna do.
Shit. No, put that $3 to waste.
I had a similar experience. The only time I ever rented a movie like that, paid like, what was it, $7 or $8 to rent The Interview on YouTube, right?
Why?
In HD, right when it came out, like, or no, it's like $6 or something, right? And then like me and my wife watched it, and then like 3 days later it came out on Netflix for free.
Sucks to suck.
And you know what, Mikey? We asked ourselves, why did we buy that? Why did we rent that? Oh my
Right.
god.
Hey, remember that whole giant argument we had about fucking Redbox, and then I was the dickhead, and now you're telling me a story about how you got fucked over by Redbox? Yeah, I wish I could feel bad for you. I wish I could.
No, I got screwed over by YouTube. What are you talking about? If I had gone to Redbox, I
rented
could
it
have
on
rented
Redbox?
it for one night for $1, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't have been
Redbox
so
is like
angry.
The next Netflix by mail. Redbox better not make their own fucking website. Or I'm gonna like lose my fucking mind. I'm tired of these fucking streaming services.
So
Everyone needs to,
Patsy,
everyone
are
needs
you
to
aware of the-
relax. Everyone needs to relax.
Are you aware of the
Yeah, go ahead.
Netflix
Hold on,
Disney lawsuit?
hold on. Pop. Explain what you explained to me to Batsy and get Batsy to be on your side. I will sit back. I will mute my mic. You tell me. I will sit back. I will wait for Batsy to be on your side. All right, I'm done.
Okay, Batsy. So, are you aware of the Netflix Disney lawsuit?
No, wait, what's going on?
Okay, so Disney is trying to sue Redbox and say what they're trying to do is they're trying to say that digital good, like a digital license, cannot be sold or transferred in any way, shape, or form by the consumer. It does not, okay, that's what I said. I say it falls under the first sale doctrine, right? Which is once you buy something, it's now yours to do with as once it's sold to you on the open market, it's yours to do with you as you want, right?
Yeah, as long as it's yours, like the Redbox
Right.
thing where you have
As long as you didn't
3
copy
days
it,
and the charge.
as long as
or-
you didn't
or
steal it or
Amazon
make an illegal copy, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. I feel that if you have bought something on the open market, you're open to resell it. So
Right.
what Redbox has been doing is they set up other distribution accounts. They even try to set up a distribution thing with Disney, which at first they had almost got to go through, like it kind of went through, but then they got shut out, right? And so what they did is they said, instead of doing it like trying to set up a shell company to buy this distribution account or something like that, we'll do it like as above board as we can. We'll send in actual real deal employees that we're paying hourly wages to a plethora of stores, a variety of stores, so we're not just singling out the cheapest store we can find it at. And we'll buy the actual free packs of the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital download, right?
Okay.
And then they split them up and they put the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the digital download in the machine, right? And you can either rent the Blu-ray, the DVD, or you can, like, you know, you can, once it's rented, you can buy it while you have it, right? Or you can buy it right there. Or you can straight up buy for the same price as the Blu-ray, or I think it's the Blu-ray, but you can buy that code that's been unredeemed, right? And you can then redeem it on an account that you have to set up with Disney, right? So once you redeem it with Disney, okay, and is there any problem with that?
I mean, you know, with Disney site, sure, but I mean, copyright laws, I guess not.
Right, and so what I'm saying is, I don't think.
Okay, he gone.
I'll be back. I'll summarize what he was trying to say.
His wife put her hand on his thigh and he fucking bolted.
Bloop! Out of here. So what he's saying is, there's no reason that Redbox shouldn't be able to buy a copy of something.
Redbox is making an effort.
Oh, go ahead. You're back.
Go
now.
ahead, you're on.
Yeah.
Not to buy a copy. No, what they're doing is they're buying they're buying 3 licenses, right? And they're should be able to, like I said, I don't see any problem with them sticking them in the machine, right? To where you can buy, you can rent or buy the DVD or the Blu-ray, right? Or if you want, you can buy the digital download code, and they even say it on the machine, once you buy this code, just like everybody else in the entire world that gets a digital download code for a Disney movie, you're gonna have to go set up an account and download that or redeem it to your account. And once you redeem it to your account, you have to take final possession of that, right? Because Disney's not gonna allow you to resell it. Is there any problem with them breaking up the 3-pack and reselling it and renting it out of their machines, in your opinion?
Honestly, I just fucking hate Disney. Like, they seem to think that their property trumps all copyright and fair use laws, and somehow all of their fair use fucking property is somehow still theirs when it's not. Like, people can put fucking Mickey Mouse on a goddamn t-shirt and they shouldn't be sued for it. But Disney's gonna try to anyways. And like, this whole thing with The Mandalorian, like with Baby Yoda, like they're taking down fucking gifs of Baby Yoda. And it's like, it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply to fair use. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, now I'm mad at Fazzy and Puff. You can't.
So you're saying that they shouldn't be able to pull a Nintendo?
No, what I'm saying is...
They should not be able to pull Nintendo. Disney is a company that creates fucking like media and entertainment for people, and they should be able to, the people who consume their entertainment legally, legally, I'm not saying whether I am for or against pirating. The people who legally use their entertainment should be able to create, you know, GIFs or videos or whatever of their content and post it online to social media, because that inherently creates traffic to that company that they have created content for.
But that's not the argument. That's not Puff's argument. So,
my argument is simply to split up and sell.
Hold on. So let's say you and Ethan, for Satanist Sundays, you guys have a stream that you guys do.
Okay.
And you offer it for purchase from to Patreon people as an audio, a video, and then like a video going cheat book or some shit.
Okay.
What Redbox would be doing to you is they're going to buy the video, not as a person, but as a business. and then
Sure.
sell the other parts of it. And you don't get shit from it.
Okay, but if I knowingly sold it to them, then they have the right to do that.
Right, but they're not telling you that they're going to resell it.
Okay, but
At a profit.
if I still knowingly sold it to them, then it's still their right to do that.
Right, so when Disney says, okay, cool, I'm not going to work with these companies anymore because I know they got their own side hustle going on, Puff is jumping up and defending them saying, well, that's fucked up by Disney for not selling their shit. When if I know that Ethan is taking our streams and selling them for $10 a pop, but I'm co-streaming with him and he has me split screen with him, and he doesn't offer me path.
Did Puff, in his agreement, allow Ethan to do whatever he wanted with those streams?
No, none of this has been decided thus far. It's just literally I have a way of selling my content so that, like, if people are Patreon supporters or if people have gone to a store shop and decided that, hey, I really want this, but I also have a little kid with a laptop or a little kid with a tablet and I want him to be able to watch it on YouTube, and I sell YouTube that code.
Okay, well, if it's non-decided who gets what, so if it's a thing between me and Ethan sells it, Puff and Ethan have not decided so far what happens with what. I would say then that Ethan is in the right since they haven't made a non-disclosure agreement yet to sell that to someone else to do something with.
Okay, cool.
Right?
So if I'm Disney and I say, you know what, if that's the way that motherfuckers are gonna operate, I'm not going to work with Disney.
You gotta select somebody.
I am. I mean, they
Okay.
auto-select if you click down.
So if I'm Disney and I decide I'm not going to make a contract with Redbox, Puff is saying you're a bad company for not wanting to work with Redbox because they won't compensate you for all that additional content that you're providing them. That's where we're at. That's why we're upset.
Okay,
That's why.
can I break down can I burn that straw man to the ground?
Burn the straw, son.
Okay, so can I actually provide a direct comparison to my argument for you, Batsy? So,
Yeah,
here's a
like, make this as
hypothetical.
simple as you fucking can because I'm
here's a
done that.
hypothetical. You and Ethan have a TV show that you guys make, right?
Cool.
You guys then press those episodes onto DVDs. You
Okay.
sell those DVDs on the open market to any comer that wants to buy them because they can go to Target, Walmart.
Right, it's a DVD box. Anybody can buy it wherever it's sold.
From any retailer, right? And you
Sure.
find out that there's some kid in Connecticut that's buying your stuff at retail and is because there's a retail deal you did with Walmart to sell double packs. If they're buying them from you at the price that they agreed to pay you, then they're selling them at the price they agreed to sell them to. This kid is buying those. They don't have a do not for resale anywhere on the package or anything like that. He's opening them up and he's splitting them up and he's selling them for the same price that Walmart is selling yours for at retail for after tax for each copy. He's not undercutting Walmart
Hey,
or anything.
whoa.
And
How
you
much?
find
Hold
out-
on,
wait a
hold
second,
on.
you find
I
out
have
he's
one
selling
cla-
illegal-
I
wait,
have-
hold on.
I have
You
one
find out
clar-
he's
I
selling
have one
legally
clarification.
purchased licensed
Go
copies.
ahead.
Illegally made, no pirating occurred. He legally purchased licensed copies of your work that you sold onto the open
Stop
market.
talking
But you don't
now.
like the fact
What the
that
fuck
he's
is a
selling
legal
them.
copy?
You legally
Wait, hold
You're
on.
making. This is what I'm saying. You keep saying one thing and then you mix it.
How is it illegal if he legally purchased it?
If you're legally purchasing it, then there is no legal copies.
The legal copy is everything except for the master.
Agreed. Agreed.
I'm sorry.
Then-
Everything you sell on the market, everything you sell, once you sell something, you hold no rights to
Yeah,
how it is
once you
used.
sell it, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to the buyer.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what you're saying. What
That's
you're
what I'm saying. They purchased it at retail.
They bought
They're
it.
That's
not
what I was thinking,
undercutting
Maya.
you
I
at
agree
the
with you.
market.
Right?
I'm saying.
I mean,
The
am
law
I
is the
wrong?
law,
If you,
and I don't see anything unmoral or unethical about the way the law is structured because you chose to enter the market and sell it to everyone. You can't find out that a specific person or entity is buying your product and reselling it not like that and try to exclude or discriminate from them in the market, and yet then sell this openly to everyone else. That, I'm saying, is illegal.
Wait, but why is it? Why is it illegal? I'm not trying to make a point.
What I'm
like,
saying is,
why
the reason
is it
why it's-
illegal if they bought it and they're doing this with their purchase, like
I'm
like
not saying that's
making
illegal.
gifts
What I'm saying is,
of Baby Yoda. Like, why would that
fine.
be
I'm saying that's-
illegal?
I'm saying
if-
that should be fine. I'm saying that should be fine. What I'm saying is it should not be legal for, say, if you and Ethan had this show that you're selling on the market, legal pressed copies that you sold, right? And then you find out that a particular person is legally buying those from retail and then selling them on, and you go, you know what? I don't like that guy doing that, so I'm going to stop it, right? I'm going to stop him. I don't think you shouldn't have special, like you're saying, right? I don't think you should have special protections in the market just because you're the biggest, baddest company out there.
You are conflating.
But like, who gives a
80
shit?
diff-
If like
you're
if,
conflating 80
if Ethan
different
and I were
arguments
such
for
a
one.
big bad company,
80.
why should I give a shit if, you know, if 30,000 people are buying my product and then throwing it off for free? Why should I give a shit
Right.
if another
So why is
60,000 people are buying it and not doing that? Like, that's
Right.
not
right?
it's not
so
causing
so
me
there's
any
a lo-
loss of revenue. It's just
is
preventing me
a-
from creating more revenue. But
there
if I'm
is-
already a millionaire, then who gives a shit?
there
Not
is
me.
there is a larger issue that Puff refuses to acknowledge. You can't sell the Pro Lib show just because you watched it.
No,
And
but
that's
I can
what
sell
you're
a DVD
saying.
of the Pro Lib show.
Bullshit. It's streamable on the internet. You can't sell the Pro Lib show. It doesn't fucking belong to you.
Because it's not for sale on the market. But
They
once
didn't
you
sell
sell me, if you sell me a physical copy or you sell me a license, I can then transfer
No
that
one
license
sold
to someone
you-
else for
No-
a monetary. Disney is
That
selling
is literally
licenses
not.
of
That
their
is why you have
content.
never
Okay,
seen.
okay. Here's another thing. Here's another thing.
God.
Slightly different from this, but another thing for you guys to think about. Netflix
Yeah.
has, within the years, sent out little, PSAs about how they have lost, $1 or $2 billion because people have been sharing accounts. Yearly they make over $20,000 billion on just accounts. Is it
Bro, that's not
illegal or unethical for you to
A lot
share
of money.
accounts with your family members or friends and then therefore prevent Netflix from accruing an extra $1 or $2 billion in revenue because you guys are sharing?
I want to have that conversation, but I want it to be separate from this because the points that Puff are making are different, and it's
They're not though. They're not.
Can I say
I mean,
why?
you're still
I-
doing the same thing.
Can I say why they're different?
Yeah, I mean, you're free to. I'm not gonna kill you over it or anything.
I'm not saying you're gonna kill me, but before we get into that, there is a very distinctive difference between what you're saying. Like, there's a difference between people sharing Netflix passwords and people
What is going on?
not paying for other content that they're intaking.
Okay. What's the difference?
Ethan,
Yeah.
We did 25 episodes of the Pro Lib Show. If someone makes a DVD of it that they pirated from the internet, according to Puff, because it was on the internet, what legal action are we entitled to?
None. YouTube would.
Yeah.
Puff,
it doesn't
do you-
belong to you because
Puff,
you're
I am not
correct.
discussing-
Hold on,
advocating-
hold on. I
Whoa,
shut
whoa, pump
I
brakes,
shut the
pump
fuck
brakes,
up.
Pump the brakes.
No,
I am
don't
not
tell me
discussing,
to fucking
advocating,
pump-
or invoking in
No,
any way, shape,
then
or form
fucking go
any
ahead
form
and
of
I'll
piracy,
no.
copying, or
Then you
stealing.
go.
Do
No, you
not
go.
fucking
No, then you
talk
go
about my
ahead, Puff.
argument. I'm tired of it.
Then fucking tell me what my fucking answer is because you know what the fuck I'm going to say. Hit me, Puff. I'm ready.
No, I don't know what your answer is because
Then
you're
don't
going
fucking
off
interrupt
into
me,
a total-
dickhead. What the fuck
You're
are you doing
going
right now?
Oh,
You're
shit.
Fucking
You're
hell, bro.
presenting this as a crime. When I'm presenting this as a legal first doctrine sale.
Yeah, because everything that is fucking illegal is moral. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking.
What you're
killing
saying
me
is,
right now.
hey, if you go into 7-Eleven and steal a candy bar, is it legal for you to sell it when you walk out of the store? And I'm saying, if you go into 7-Eleven and you buy 10 candy bars, is it legal for you to go out to the store and sell them for the same price as the store did to your friends around the neighborhood? Yeah, it is. Because guess what? The store just got $10. Still got $10, right? You
Right.
didn't profit. You didn't make
How
any
the
more
fuck
money
is
than
that
the
the
store
same
was gonna
fucking
make.
parallel when that's not how fucking YouTube works? Thanks. Appreciate it.
But that's not the same. You're just putting something
You
out
just
into
fucking
the
disproved your
ether.
own
It's
fucking
not
point
it's
by
a
interrupting me.
product at
Good job.
market.
You just disproved yourself by interrupting me. Keep going. I will say another fucking word.
Theft can no way be considered any parallel to a purchase. That's what I'm saying. You keep trying to equate some or any form of a legal purchase to a theft. It's not gonna float the boat, man.
Ethan,
That's totally a
what
straw
are your
man.
takes on this? What are your
I'm
hot
literally
takes?
shutting my mic off. I have nothing fucking else to say. Every time I tried to fucking tell him something, he has interrupted me and said exactly what my point is, but he acts like it's on his fucking side. So there's no fucking point for me to fucking speak anymore. You're just proving my point, so I won't say anything else.
Ethan, what are
Yeah.
your opinions?
I wish I was better at Ceres, honestly.
Oh my god.
I'm, like,
yeah,
really bad
you
at
should use Veil more often.
Should use what?
Veil more often.
Which one's Veil?
F.
And if your argument is that selling a product at the market then allows that person to legally sell it on, which is my argument, which is what I've been saying, then damn, your argument blows your whole narrative out of the water. That's what I've been saying the entire time. I've been very consistent. If you buy something, like I bought my car, I can resell it. If I buy a VHS of Full House and I hold on to it for 25 years, I can resell it at a garage sale. Whether I sell it for less than I bought it at Target 25 years ago or not, with inflation added, does not matter in any way, shape, or form, legally, ethically, or morally.
Alright, copyright law or not. Okay. If you buy a product, ethically, law or not, I am speaking like super fantasy land here. I believe that you should do with that product what you want to do because you legally bought it. That is not, within copyright law and all this fucking new Disneyland shit. That has nothing to do with any of that. I believe in the wild, wild fucking west of 1800s. If you buy a product, you should be able to do with what you want. That's all. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And again, Mayo, that might be true. I'm just talking about how I believe personally, legal or illegal, that is just how I feel. Not whether or not I would do it. just how I feel personally if we were in a perfect world. I'm not advocating for anything. I'm not telling people to do anything. Just how I feel personally. If you buy a product, you should be able to do with it what you will, as long as it's not, you know, like fucking up the characters or the storyline or anything. Like, if you want to put GIFs of Baby Yoda on Tumblr, you should be able to, and I think it's weird that Disney would put down GIFs of their own show. I find that kind of weird and
Hold on one
pretentious.
second. Puff, did you mean to drop out of the party? Just want to make sure. I know it was getting a little heated, so I understand. Took a step back.
Yeah. It's like really heated for like no reason.
But I figured we'd just do one more match anyway. Puff, are you there?
I am there, but I had my
No.
thing muted and I looked
Ah.
down and it was red. The button was red.
Gotcha. Did you mean to
Oh.
drop out of the party?
No, I did. What happened was I had to reset because it was acting all wonky.
Oh, gotcha.
It
Okay.
was saying that I was a deserter, but I was still in the party and I couldn't even join the match. So
Okay.
I was like, maybe I'll leave and come back.
Yeah, you're in the party now.
I just sent you another invite. Okay, there we go.
No, I was talking to the air. Like I was talking to the air. I had a passionate argument that I was giving to the air. It was great.
Okay. That's
Fantastic. No, it was not, because I'm guaranteeing there's some college students. Their light is on too. Yeah, they were probably watching me from their door. They like to watch me and my wife. So yeah, they were probably watching me like, see, look, I told you he's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, Maya, I think there's a difference between, and I mean, it's a whole thing between pirating versus low-key advertising for a product. Like the whole Baby Yoda thing, like sending gifts and putting them on Tumblr or Twitter or whatever. You're low-key advertising for a product, but then there's also pirating too. And I think there's a difference between, you know, if you're gonna pirate from like an indie, like if you're gonna pirate from Toby Fox, you're low-key an asshole because he works from home and he makes like less than 20,000 K a year. If you're gonna pirate from somebody like Disney, then it's like, who's really at the loss here?
That's a consequentialist argument, though.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Because that person makes more money, it doesn't affect. You feel like the effect is less. But the argument is the fact that there is an effect.
Well, but with somebody like Disney, it isn't just one person like with Toby Fox.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't
matter.
matter.
Industry. There's hundreds, thousands of people working on it.
Who worked very hard to get who worked very hard to get those jobs to work for that company. If Puff
Right, but they're working on salary. Somebody like Toby Fox is working on commission.
Right, but their salary is diminished if everyone can just put out everything that they do and people can't exclusively get it from them. If I make an
also like Disney World,
hold on.
Disneyland, all these Disney cruises. Like
So
there's a lot of
if I make
revenue.
I make a stream that is exclusively Puff's face and Batsy's feet, and you gotta fucking pay me to see these things, one person gets it, and then they decide to share it because they're like, yo, everybody's got feet. Why do they get to be the definers of how much a foot should cost? No,
Sure.
that's what we do. That's our thing. This is what we do. The pro
But then
lib.
that's
Hold on.
my argument with Toby Fox v. Disney. That would be more Toby Fox.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So if the pro lib show is what me and Ethan do, and someone wants to make a DVD of the pro lib show and sell it for fucking cash, and then decide that they don't want to fucking include us in the compensation, how are y'all mad that me and Ethan are upset that we're not part of the compensation?
Well,
Again, it's more of a Toby Fox v. Disney. You guys are more Toby Fox than Disney. You're not a mega corporation, so I would be more angry about you guys being thefted than
Corporation is a very big word, So let's say me and Ethan made a Pro Live Show Patreon video that was 5 hours long, and somebody shared 10 minutes of that video to other people.
Okay.
Literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. Does that change your argument?
No, so
Not really, because then and I'm not trying to fight you. Like, I'm not trying to fight you. In my own personal opinion, that sounds like more traffic for you guys. They see the 10 minutes and they're like, oh, I like this. I want to see more of it. If they're profiting off of it, then maybe, slap them with something like, hey, don't fucking do this. And again, that goes through the Toby Fox v. Disney thing.
I don't know who that is, which is why I'm trying to make like local examples, because I don't know who Toby Fox is.
Toby Fox is the single person who made the game Undertale. It was the first person I thought of who did a single thing on their own and has gone under legal troubles with the same thing.
What do you mean the game? Like, I don't. What?
The game Undertale. It's a very popular.
He created the game. He created the sprites. He created the character design, the music, all of it.
Now, so I'm still at home base. So before I leave the plate, can we start with an accurate parallel? So they have the season of first season of Pro Live Show, and they're selling this DVD on the market. And then they find out
that's what I'm trying to defend.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Hold on.
Then they find out that someone that bought this DVD at market resold the DVD.
I can't understand any of you right now.
Wait. Stop saying on the market, because it doesn't matter.
They're not selling it as part of a membership, which is Patreon.
Doesn't matter.
They're not selling it as a part of a bonus.
Doesn't matter.
If you sign up with this Disney Plus account, we're going to send you a DVD free in the mail every month. It's not a theft that occurred because no one illegally downloaded and pressed their own copy at their house. They went to a store and bought a retail copy. So
does it say? Hold on.
Puff. Law. The same rules that apply to me buying a 1986 Honda Accord, and
it's
then
not
3
the
years
fucking
from now,
same shit, and that's why you're fucking wrong.
It's
not the same
because it's a physical good.
It is not.
You have sold a physical good at market. Deals don't beat the reals, though.
IQ is not the same thing as fucking physical property, and if you don't fucking understand that, then you're fucking crazy. Like, you can't literally play my music on a different guitar and resell it. I will fucking sue you. Are you crazy?
You should.
Are you crazy? You can't do that.
No, but it's very, very legal to go ahead and say, "Hey, I'm doing a cover of
exactly.
Mikey shit in my
and you
style.
gotta pay me to do that."
This song was written by Mikey Famine in 1986. Here's my copy.
And then here's my money. No,
they're not
bitch.
selling it.
No, you're crazy, bitch. Give me my money. You owe me. That's my shit. You can't put covers
on. If they're
on.
not selling it, then they can sit there and do whatever. But if you sold them a CD of Mikey Famine's greatest hits on DVD,
well, listen, I want to thank everybody for watching.
They resell it. You can't stop them.
I love you.
Sorry, I mean, I understand your feels are immense, but it doesn't beat the real facts of the law.
Talk very much.
Apologize.
But I love you guys.
Thanks Z-Posse, thanks Awesome Maya, thanks Viviana, thank you Papalufkas, thank you Fourth Dimensional Jank and Jank.
Thank you Judo Kick Myers for following. Appreciate you.
Hey, Judo Kick, hit it up.
We do this almost every weeknight at 9 p.m. ish. No videos on YouTube this week because of the walkout, but we'll be back on Saturday on YouTube. So it's Mixer only this week. At least for me, I'm not speaking for Mikey. That's for me.
What's the walkout?
That's for me.
What's the
walkout? The walkout about
deleting all of the LGBT channels, and it's really fucked up.
I'm glad we talked about this. Like, what?
Oh. I thought you meant, like, Surus is... I mean,
I don't follow Surus.
Mikey, maybe if you would fucking text me, you'd know.
Ooh. Yeah, it's all over YouTube.
Everybody who's listening to
there's lots of creators
shit that are switch over to Mikey Famine because so I can still talk.
Oh, I just hit the wrong button. There's lots of creators that aren't producing YouTube this week, and I'm one of them. So, but I will be back on Saturday on YouTube. Until then, I will be here on Mixer only this week. And so tomorrow night, 9 p.m. ish, we'll be here. Until then, good night, everybody. You seriously didn't hear about the walkout?
No one tells me anything. I literally
Yeah,
don't
we're
know.
let me grab you a link.
Please. Or how about hop into my chat, post a link there so everyone who is also mad at me because Maya and Puff are furious with me that I don't think that it's okay to give away someone's intellectual property.
It's not giving it away. It's reselling a good that you bought at the market.
No, this is what
legally,
your
with legal
individual
tender.
states and slitting your fucking throat. Shut up. I'm tired of you.
That's a good show that we'll have from now on. All right, Puff, let's just not talk about things that we disagree about.
Yes, it's embarrassing as fuck. You guys
Why is it
need to learn to
embarrassing?
Chill.
Why is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing
please don't
because I'm
enter the
sitting here
market.
trying to turn my own thing into a mixer channel and you guys are fucking fighting. It's embarrassing.
There you go. There's the
Oh, okay, cool. I'll check
There's
that
the
out.
link.
And
Yes.
oh, I'm in. Yeah, I'm not in the game. Let me click that real quick.
anyway. I'm sleepy, so I'm going to bed.
Also
But-
remember not to drink the water out of fucking water Pokemon. Oh my god, it's not safe.
Water. Oh, Blastoise has that sweet nectar though. You don't
It
even
is
know.
not safe, Mike.
Okay, I have to
It's
be goodbye.
safe.
Do not drink out of Squirtle.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, but I went with it, and it was a fun joke.
Is it serious? Like, is there seriously like some kid's
No,
toilet's filled with a
not
toxic
serious.
liquid again?
Some kid's got like a Squirtle like potty, and someone's been drinking out of it. Oh, it's a water Pokemon.
No, I'm asking because you know they have those stupid squishy
Okay,
balls
I'm
with the
leaving.
light
Good
inside of it,
night.
right?
Right.
Kids were drinking that.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, dude, and they were dying. There was some kind of crazy lead lined fluid or something. It was terrible. And then you remember the underwater the aqua dots?
Hold on. Let me read this real quick. This is from BreadTube's Reddit. It says a tip for those participating in the YouTube walkout. So what? No, I don't want notifications from Reddit. Click. What the? Oh, lordy. Look who's turning 40-40. Why did it change? All right, let me click on the link again. Go ahead, Puff. I gotta re-click here. Thanks for being part of the revolution.
Refresh my brain real quick.
I just want to click the link. Oh,
What was I just talking about? Refresh me.
I was trying to read the thing, and then I heard you talking. I was like, all right, let me shut up and let him do. Oh, Maya posted it. So a hopefully large number of us are going to stop watching YouTube altogether until Saturday. If you use YouTube mostly for songs, but still want to enjoy those, I have suggested you go to blah, 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 and download anything you regularly enjoy. The only problem is that the site doesn't handle playlist links, so you have to search the videos in the playlist. Let me just say this, as me, I'm not part of Ethan. Me and Ethan are separate people. I don't agree with this. This accomplishes nothing as far as I'm concerned, and it hurts content creators who are not privy to what is going on. If you have a problem with the BP oil spill, you not going to the local BP does not hurt BP.
Right.
It hurts the local
If everybody
people.
walked out of your work and they said we'll be back on Thursday, like 4 days from now, they're just gonna shut the lights off and save money, right?
That doesn't hurt the company. That hurts the individual
The employee,
people.
right?
Yeah, like so me making $10 off of YouTube doesn't hurt YouTube. You
Understand.
not watching doesn't hurt YouTube. It just hurts me. So
It's your pocket.
yeah, I'm the one that's influencing this. I'm the one that's getting hurt. And sorry guys, if y'all are mad about
Maybe
something that the LGBTQ community is facing, then there's better ways for us to attack YouTube on. There's better ways for us to do what we need to do to get more positive things done. Maybe
that's what it is, though.
Not watching your favorite fucking content subscribers just slows them down and hurts them in the algorithm, which is the only thing that keeps us floating.
Well, this is the thing. Maybe it's more of a symbolic thing. It's like
Thanks, Judah.
it's them showing solidarity. You know,
No,
maybe it's something
let me
like
tell
that,
you.
or
Let
them
me tell you
showing their
about.
sacrifice.
Let me tell you something about solidarity. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X have bullets in their fucking heads.
Okay, well, I didn't
Thanks.
say that it gets you much of it anywhere, but it
Yeah, it
makes you
doesn't-
feel really good.
Yeah, it makes you feel great, but it doesn't do anything.
But then hopefully later on it will affect change for a mediocre amount of time.
Yeah, youtube.com/c/the deviants. Yeah, like it's not gonna like you helping out. Like that's the thing though. Like larger channels, maybe that will have some effect for them. Maybe don't watch your like top 5 favorite channels. Maybe go like this is how I would have phrased it. Was like, yo, go find 5 local channels and support them instead of the big channels, because that's where YouTube really makes their money, is off of the big guys. So go support the local guys.
Ooh. You just made me think of something, right? How much better would this have been a campaign, right? For 30 days.
Everybody watch
right?
the Pro Lib show and the Deviants. I'm with it.
Okay, of
That's
course,
the new
yes.
hashtag.
But for 30 days, right? No, what I'm saying is for 30 days, right? The biggest content creators, the guys get the most views, right? The top 1,000 biggest content creators agree that for 30 days, they will turn off super chats. And they will only take their super chats through Patreon or PayPal.
Yeah, but they won't do that. You're
Right, but
literally
then would
telling
that
them
be effective? Would that?
it would, but they would have to. You'd have to count on. Let's say we went to the top 100. You have to count
Okay,
on
yeah,
100.
that's more reasonable.
100 people would have to say, no, I don't want money.
No. What I'm saying is they want the money, but instead of getting the money like that, they tell them, hey, look, just click this link and boom, you're ready to go. You're cool.
Yeah,
it's clear.
But super chats are for like live things. A lot of people don't. A lot of the big channels don't have a live element to their whole shit. They don't do that.
Well, no, because PewDiePie does like live streams and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
he does,
some of the
but I don't-
some of the biggest streamers, they make there's
of the
big
biggest.
channels that do them.
Some of the biggest, but I'm not saying that the biggest people use super chat, because they just don't.
No.
They don't.
What I'm talking is the biggest people that do like live streams. They get money, the revenue that comes through. That's
The
a direct
biggest
monetary
super chatters.
payment from. Right. It's a direct monetary payment from a viewer to that person, but it comes through YouTube, and of course YouTube takes their 30 or 40% or 50% or whatever they take off the top. You know, that would be the only way I could see you could send some kind of financial message to the company. That's the only way I could see.
There is no financial message to send to someone who has literal billions of dollars. Like,
Well,
that's
I
what
understand that.
Hold on. This is what everyone needs to understand. Shoot it in the back. Your link is still there, by the way. It's if you think you're going to hurt a corporation with individual activism, you're wrong.
Oh no, I didn't think it was gonna hurt
I'm
them, but
not
actually.
talking to you. I'm talking in general. It's just not an effective way. If Mixer shut down me and Ethan, and then all of our people, which isn't much, maybe I'd say probably over a month, couple hundred viewers we get per month. If we said, you know what, we have a couple hundred viewers per month if you combine our streams, and Mixer isn't treating us right, here's why they're not treating us right, here's how we know they're not treating us right, and we make a video about that, and then we say, alright, that's why we are now exclusively on XYZ platform. That's a different message than saying, hey, all of you YouTubers, don't use YouTube for a month. Let me tell you something about December. It's not a big, heavy month for them anyway, because half of the month people are spending their time with their families. Whether it's the end of Thanksgiving or the beginning of fucking Christmas, they're not hanging. People aren't hanging out on YouTube.
but my thing is this.
They're not.
though, like,
This is their
YouTube
slow. This
has
is.
it-
Hold on. This is their fucking slow month.
Okay,
And you're
no,
telling
what I'm
people
saying, though,
don't
was-
watch YouTube in their slow month. Oh, okay, good fucking advocacy. Way to go.
Right. Well, I was asking a side question, which was that Google had to build a large server infrastructure to support YouTube, right? Like that's how they support it, is because they own all these servers. and
Well,
stuff, right?
their current. Well, at the time, servers couldn't support what YouTube does, and they bought YouTube. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then because of that, YouTube was having all kind of crashes and didn't really take off. But then when they started building these giant server farms, right? Then and these infrastructure, right? They started getting to the point where it became more and more stable, and it took off. That's like, I mean, it was golden age. It was like about 8 or 10 years ago when it started taking off, and you could really make a killer living with it. So at that time, they were building a lot of stuff. What I'm saying is, is there anybody that could handle that kind of influx of traffic, though?
Now, one group, no.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, but everybody, but hold on.
there-
God damn, go ahead. You asked
There
me
is like
very
a
complicated questions,
hypothetical
and you want
Ziz out
one
there.
answer. You asked me
Is what I
very
was asking.
you asked me very complicated questions, and then you only give me one word answer, and that's literally one of
Sorry,
the
I
things
hadn't
that I
finished
love
my
and hate
question.
about you. Okay,
I hadn't
I'll back
finished
up.
my question
I'll-
because there is
I'll
like
back- Oh my God! Let me say this. I'll back up. What is your full question, and then I'll answer that. I didn't get all of it in context. Ready, set, go.
The first part you already got, which was, and you kind of answered it. No, there isn't anybody that can handle that kind of influx.
Right.
But what I said is, the final part is because I assume there are many little guys like this hypothetical Ziz that you came up with your analogy, right? So, like, I'm trying to get a fuller picture because I understand that is, but what are some of those players, and how could we distribute it? That's my fuller question.
How could we distribute what? The content that's already streaming?
Like get these people to move their viewership enough of it away, because like you said, the only way is to move the content and to get them to consume the content or experience the content somewhere else, right?
Y'all not even ready for my real idea. Wait till I start talking to more nerds. Y'all, like, literally, y'all are not ready for what my plans are. Like, everyone thinks I'm like this drunken asshole who just screams at his friends on the internet. No, that's not what this is. I have, like, yo. In 5 years, the internet will not look the same, and it will be my fault.
That's all I'm saying. So like I was like,
Just-
because like that's the thing.
What's today? Today is 12/11/2019, 12/19. Oh, 12/19. Central Standard Time. The internet will not look the same, and it will be my fault. You guys will all owe me a fucking thank you, because I have ideas and I have plans. I'm not broadcasting them, but
Well, then
it'll
if
happen.
we owe you a thank you, don't say it's your fault. Say it's your doing.
It's my doing. Just know that very soon I was fucking right and y'all were fucking wrong, and you will soon see. But until it happens, I got nothing to say about it.
Can I ask you a completely unrelated question?
Unless you're asking me about confidential details that I will not disclose, then yes.
Well, this could be confidential. Do you have enough room on your Xbox hard drive to download Forza Horizon 4, which is free with the Xbox Game Pass?
I think I already have it.
Okay, because I'm bored. I don't have any friends to play with, and I'm not going to be going back to school until Tuesday of next week. All I have is my 3 midterms tomorrow and the next 2 days after that. But they're open book
what's the
midterms,
score?
which, Mikey, don't let me slack on this. Don't be like, oh, it's good enough if you pass. But it's an open book midterm or final, right? So there's no reason not to ace it, right? That's what my wife said, and she agreed with me.
So, I'm gonna play the black card here. And I think Maya and other African American minorities can agree to this. As a minority, if you don't get 100% on an open book anything, there's a whole list of names that they call you.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is you would expect nothing less. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't get a wrong answer if it's an open book.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I that's the standard I hold myself to.
And it's been clear to me in my managerial experience that I have ridiculously high standards compared to the rest of my coworkers at the same position. And I told them, absolutely, yeah. Like, you know me. I'm 15, 16, 20 years older or younger than you. And I hold the same position. How the fuck do you think I got here?
I wasn't fucking around, man.
My standards are much, much higher than yours. Which is not a bad thing. But at the same time, I have to understand that not everybody is where I am on standards of practices and how to conduct a business. Perfectly fine. And they can do all of that shit while I'm not there. But while I'm there, you're going to achieve while I'm present. Period. That's
okay.
Really,
that's all I'm saying.
That's really not an option. And Puff, we can talk off stream. We'll have that talk. But oh, look at this little. Look at this little. Ooh.
What talk about what?
We'll talk. My standard for excellence is unparalleled. You can't hit that standard unless you have a ridiculously logical brain. You know what? On that note, there's 3 people in here. 3 people in here. I'm gonna back out. Go back to. I'm gonna stop matchmaking. Maya's here, Puff's here, I'm here. Who else is in the live chat? Who's on YouTube? I got 3 on Mixer, 1 on YouTube. Say hi right now, or I start the private conversation.
Hi. Can't type.
We'll give it a minute. Everybody, go to www.patreon.com/MikeyFamine for me /progressive. Is it as a progressive liberal or progressive liberal? I think it's progressive liberal. Go to either one of those sites. Give us all the love you want. The more, the betterer. We will always appreciate it and always take it. That gives you certain perks, certain benefits. You can get my album. You can get Discord. What is it? Discord mentorship? What is it called? Discord mod. You can be a moderator in Discord. I don't have a Discord. I refuse. I just literally refuse because I won't be in charge of it, and I won't keep track of it because all my shit's on here. So check out our Discords. Check out our Patreons. YouTube.com/ YouTube.com/C/ProLibShow. And then also YouTube.com/C/TheDeviants. I got my own unique URL because I got 100 subs. It took a while, but I got there. So thanks. Thank you. All the people that have been hanging out. I mentioned Patrons, Mixers, Mixer.com/progressive. Progressive liberal, not as a progressive liberal, that's his email. And mine is Mikey Famine. Easy to find us. If you want to find us, you want to hang out with us, you want to talk to us, do that shit. We're here. We're here for you. I'm reading the chat for the last little bit.
Oh, that's me that said meow. Sorry.
No. Puff, tell the people goodbye.
Well, I'd like to say goodbye to you guys, but also if you really like some political insight and you like people that are gonna pay their due diligence and they believe in journalistic integrity, come watch these guys. Mixer.com/ProLib show and Progressive Liberal, and you can check out the ProLib show on YouTube. Just look that up. You can find them. These guys are very informative. They don't pull no punches, and they cite their sources, unlike some networks. Good night.